Lynzie Kent, and I'm a wedding planner, but not your average wedding planner. A wedding is your chance to throw the party of your dreams. Love is awesome, and your wedding should be too. My team and I, we're on a mission to create crazy, beautiful weddings.
We met in our second year of undergrad at university.
At a bar, 1 or 2 drinks may have been consumed.
Yeah, our first date was about 10 years ago, so.
You know, a long time coming.
We got engaged on Christmas Eve. We went out to one of my favorite beaches for a walk on a very cold and windy afternoon and turned around to find Brian on his knee with a ring. We are both fans of the winter. We really enjoy getting out and going skiing and whatnot. And we've just been to so many weddings over the last 2 years that take up the summer. We thought, why not switch it up and just enjoy one of the winter weekends.
And it seems like people are, excited to have something to do on a random February night. Usually,
Yeah.
Your social calendar isn't packed in the middle of February. So, I think it's a nice change of pace.
When I first met with Lynzie, I kind of gave her the idea that I wanted to really kind of look into the unique pieces of winter and really just feel warm and cozy the day of.
Creating weddings that are a bit out of the ordinary is my brand. Whether it's a rock and roll wedding with neon signs or an over-the-top glam fest with decadent mirrors and roses, a Love by Lynzie wedding is up for breaking the rules. So who said winter wasn't a great time to get married? Bring it on. So when I first spoke to Amy and Brian, they knew that they were getting married in the winter, but they really didn't want the wedding to feel cold. It's gotta be warm and inviting and super cozy and fun, but at the same time, lots of winter touches, still luxurious, still a wedding, still a really beautiful experience for their guests. So for Amy and Brian's wedding, I'm drawing inspiration from their love of skiing and cozy ski chalets. I want to give them the feel of a snow-covered forest with lots of natural foliage and soft candlelight. My goal is to make this downtown winter wedding feel warm, snuggly, and a complete adventure for their guests. When I think of winter, I think of cuddling up on the couch with a blanket and just feeling really warm and snuggled and intimate with the people that you love. And so I want their wedding to feel like that for them. It's cute, right?
Yeah. No, it's just such a different take on a winter wedding.
Amy and Brian's cozy winter wedding has 140 guests. The challenge is how to give this airy industrial space a warm and cozy vibe. So in terms of the decor, we are going to have a mix of candles. We are going to have lots of greens lining the table, loose eucalyptus. The room's going to smell incredible. And then fur pelts. I want to wear it. We are doing a welcome hot cocoa bar when people walk in.
Cute.
They'll be able to choose their hot cocoa, choose their toppings, but the funnest part of all, we have to source 140 mugs because they get to choose their own mug. And it's gotta be the quirkier the better.
That's awesome.
One of the biggest projects that we're doing is we're going to be building a hanging seating chart. My vision for it is that we would have a hexagon of wood. We're gonna create a tree within the hexagon.
Cool.
And the bark and trunk of the tree and the branches of the tree will be made from rope.
Very
then we will hang all of the seating chart cards off of that.
So cool.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's gonna be about 6 feet large or more. I'm not sure.
It's huge.
The pieces for the hexagon are 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. So
No,
will it be smaller?
2 and 2. Won't be more than 4.
Yeah. It's whatever that farthest point on the diagonal is. That wouldn't be 6 feet, because 6 feet would have to be all of them going out that far.
Guys, you lost me 5 minutes ago. You lost me at diagonal.
If it's too small, we can always just exchange it for something bigger.
No, you cannot exchange wood that you've paid to have cut.
We did cut it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Now I want to lay it out. No, I want it to be bigger than this.
Yeah.
We gotta make it an octagon. I want to do a beautiful dance floor decal of watercolor pine trees and then their
Cool.
names. But there's a mega issue, and that's that we have to do a room flip. The wedding takes place in one giant room. Once the ceremony is complete, we have to move 140 guests to the gallery next door for cocktails. We have 1 hour to change the entire hall from ceremony setup to dinner setup. I'm just not sure that's enough time to install the dance floor decal. I don't know if it's gonna work because we either have to come up with something that will work being installed prior to the ceremony, or we have to find out if the vinyl guys can install in that 1 hour, because we'll have to be like, get the chairs out of the way.
Here we go.
A winter wedding is a great opportunity for us. Archie, do you like winter? No. They're hiring, just in case you
I was just gonna say.
Okay, so we need mugs.
Okay.
We're doing this huge hot chocolate station at the wedding, so we need to find 140 mugs for the station. Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, sweet.
That's a creamer. We can't use that one. And the mugs are actually gonna be favors for people to take away. So in my opinion, I think like the quirkier, the weirder, the more colorful, whatever, the better. What about these? They're hideous and I kind of love that.
Okay.
These are actually kind of gorgeous.
Yeah. They're really pretty. So random.
That's kind of what we need though.
They're like, but like mega random.
The weirder, the better.
Do you want the one with cows on it?
Yep. World's greatest mother. Well, it really says world's greatest mother. The G's gone. The hot chocolate station is a great example of like a really fun experience for guests that speaks to the whole like cozy winter wedding thing. So immediately when they walk in, they'll get a mug of hot chocolate, they can add a shot to it, and the party sort of started right away. I don't think we should stop. We need 140, so. You know what? We should try to find like 2 big weird ones for the bride and groom and like personalize them.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you know what I mean? Like if
that's so cute.
if I do calligraphy on this one or something.
There's 2 of them.
Perfect. Okay, amazing. I am actually super impressed with how many mugs we found. I think we found more than I thought we would here. So hopefully it means only 1 more sourcing trip.
Oh my God, they're gonna hate us when they come to pack this.
The wedding is 3 weeks away. We have all the crafting still to do, and there are some pretty big projects for this one, so I really want to get cracking. Amy and Brian want a winter wedding, and they've come to me for a creative twist on the typical winter wonderland. Look at this fur. It's not real, don't worry. We are going to bring in tons of warm candlelight. We've got that hot cocoa bar, which will make people feel warm immediately. And the cool thing is each guest gets their own mug that they can take home. Okay, so if it's okay with you guys, I just kind of want to walk through like where every single thing will go on the day of the wedding. The 3 things that we need to work out today are where the seating chart's going,
The hot chocolate bar.
the hot chocolate bar, and the vinyl for the dance floor. We would rig the seating chart onto this, and it will be probably to about there. We could maybe put a table in front of it. It's quite big, so it will still make quite a statement, and then we don't have to pay extra for rigging it.
Sounds good.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
And hot chocolate station,
So
remind me
for
where
the
that
hot
is.
chocolate station, we'll do it over in this area, and ideally, like, we'll put it on an angle so it's the first thing that people see when they walk into the space, and that actually means that we can, like, hide the ugly stuff behind the bar. Do you remember in the decor proposal, those watercolor pine trees?
Yeah.
What we've done is we've made like a massive tree line. You know what? I'm just gonna show you. So this is the vinyl.
Oh man,
Like
that's
on
really
it.
cool actually.
It's really cool.
Maybe we can, did you spell my name right?
Good catch. Once we get the spelling right, this will be a massive sticker that goes on the floor to create a temporary dance floor. It's way more ideal if we install it after the ceremony, although doing that is quite expensive. So we're gonna try to put it in a place that makes it work during the ceremony. I just don't know if we'll be able to. But that's why I brought my handy measuring tape. Okay, so that's 14 feet right there.
Okay.
So, and it goes out by 10 feet. Nope. We'll have to install that in the flip. It's so big. It's gonna be awesome. But now we've got one more thing to do during the flip. Typically it takes an hour. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, if there's like 5 minutes to spare, that's okay.
If we can invite people in sooner, we definitely will.
Just because we know that takes so long.
So this is the final dance floor, and I'm super stoked with it. I think it looks great, and his name is spelled right.
Oh, perfect.
I am genuinely concerned about the flip.
We have 6:30 to 7:30, 1 hour to get the room from ceremony to reception. And one of the biggest pieces is the dance floor, because the flip guys are coming in to install that dance floor. And if it's delayed, we get charged
Oh, really? Okay.
125 bucks an hour.
I just really want this to be perfect for them, so I'm gonna make it happen.
In the studio today, it's Nicole, Naham, and myself, and we have tons of crafts to conquer.
These are all our signs, so these all need to be stained. So just these ones.
Right, you only have to stain the one side, right?
Yep.
We've got signage to stain, we've got a garland for the hot cocoa bar that needs to be made, plus we've got to pack and clean 140 mugs, all the candles, and all the other good things that are coming for the wedding.
Cheesecloth. Naham, I want like a dark teal.
Dark?
Yeah. So my thought here is cut the runners first, count how many we need. I think that they should be at minimum 10 feet, because the tables are 8 feet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So an extra foot on either side for
Yeah.
hanging. Add half a bottle of dye to 3 gallons hot water for each pound of fabric. Yeah, we have tons.
I'm just gonna keep testing it to make sure I get it to a dark teal.
Okay, you know what you're doing. So you do that.
We need to dye upwards of 20 runners.
I am going to try to work on the seating chart tree myself. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it alone, but I'm gonna try.
We are going to use 2-foot wooden posts that we're going to attach together with nuts and bolts, and then just wrap rope around it to create roots, a trunk, and branches of a tree.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's a super conceptual idea, but I feel pretty confident that we're going to be able to make it happen, and it's going to look really cool.
Really?
Attach them all together, and then make a gigantic octagon.
Here, so these just have to be parallel to each other.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
length
that corner needs to come in a bit.
the length of the.
I think that looks good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's tighten them.
Am I just taking this outside and staining the 3 sides?
Yeah. Naham, I love the color. It's so nice.
We are using wooden harvest tables for the wedding, so we wanted some texture and some softness to those tables. So we are dyeing cheesecloth a really dark teal, and they'll be loosely set on the tables down the center, underneath all the eucalyptus and the branches and all the candles. We are using marshmallows to create the hot cocoa garland. I really want that station to be really whimsical and fun and almost childlike. I think that hot cocoa is something you really look forward to in winter as a kid. So to keep it light, we're using the marshmallows right into the signage.
Naham, what do you think?
I love it. It's so cute.
So this is done.
Perfect.
On to the next one. This stuff is going to be tough.
So the rope represents the roots and the trunk and the branches of the tree. And then on site, Tanya will fill the branches portion with like real greens and foliage. And then from there, we'll be hanging all of the seating chart cards from that tree, and that's how people will find their spots.
We basically just have to start doing that. Okay, so now we just have to hot glue all of those down.
I think this is a perfect Love by Lynzie wedding because Amy and Brian were really, really invested in coming up with unique ideas that represented them, but also were very winter inspired.
We might just have to zhuzh it a little on site, like depending how messy it gets in transit. Naham,
Killing it.
conceptually brought to life.
Yeah.
It's wedding day! I'm so excited.
And it happens to be one of the coldest days of the year, which makes turning this industrial space into a warm, cozy wedding even more of a challenge.
I'm nervous and stressed out about this wedding as it is, and I just found out this morning that I'm pregnant. So aside from all the stress of the day, now that is on my mind. Oh my God.
You made it.
I made it.
Made it. Today on our team, I've got Nicole, Naham, and Nicole, and me. We have a great big install to do and an even bigger room flip. I'll start working on seating chart, and after that, hot chocolate bar. And do you want to start taking tables down?
Yeah.
Okay, so this used to be an octagon.
Kind of still is.
Yeah, it kind of still is. In transit, the seating chart tree got quite warped. Boom. It's not looking good at the moment.
It's totally misshapen.
I know. It's okay, we'll fix it.
A little bit lower.
The rope situation sagged a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out how to...
This
We
up.
can like tie this and get Tanya to cover it with
Like a little green.
yeah,
Yeah. Is that tight enough?
that worked.
That's straighter. Now they're both on a little bit of an angle, which is intentional.
On purpose. It's actually gonna look really cool when the leaves are in.
I think so.
God.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
For the hot cocoa bar, the first thing that we need to do is put the hutch up, then fill it with all of the 140 eclectic mugs that we found.
That's a lot of mugs.
Yeah. We've got that really cute hot cocoa banner that we're gonna hang off of it. Oh my God, I love it. It's so cute. Okay, so let's all four of us lift this on. Okay, ready? Here, can you get that?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not doing anything.
Okay, I think there. Let's put mugs out.
Lindsay, where'd you come up with the idea for this?
The couple really wanted something that was warm and intimate, and I feel like there's nothing that reminded me more of being cozy and warm in the winter than like having hot cocoa by a fire.
Nice.
Isn't it cute?
No, it's awesome. It looks just like my mug collection from at home.
You might need to purge.
Oh, I might.
Tanya never ceases to amaze me with all the stuff that she shows up with. Today, it literally looks like she cut down a forest and brought it here. That looks beautiful, and it
love it.
smells so good.
No, my whole house smells amazing right now.
I love it.
Like really amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
I love these.
I
Festive
love
spirit
it.
going on there.
I love it. When we arrived, the room smelled a little hoppy because we're in a brewery, but the minute that Tanya brought in all those evergreens and all that eucalyptus, it changed. The room smells so fresh and clean and like you're outside on a winter day, which is amazing. That's really gonna help the ambience. People are gonna feel it the minute they enter. We need to be set up in about 2 hours, so time is dwindling. If you could just set up the archway in between these two pillars or just maybe a tad behind. Once the ceremony's over, the couple and all of the guests will head into the gallery to enjoy cocktails and appetizers. At that point, we need to remove all of the chairs, the arch and the drape, get the dance floor down, get tables into place, get chairs at those tables, and build the head table. It's going to be difficult to do everything that we need to do within the hour that we've allotted for the flip. So the idea is that this is meant to look like a tree, which it kind of does right now.
No, it does.
But basically we're hoping that you can fill in greens into here to make like the leaves of the tree. And then
Do you want it coming out of this structure?
yeah,
Like way up?
yeah,
Okay.
that's why it's kind of imperfect at the top, because
No,
we
it's-
figured that would be covered. And then we have clothespins, and we're just gonna like
Put them on there.
put them
Perfect. And mixed greens are okay? Like, it doesn't have to be...
on. Mixed greens is
Mixed
totally
green, okay.
fine. Yeah, yeah.
Great, I love it.
Thanks.
Very cool idea.
We have these two extra large white mugs, and my plan was to write something cute on them, like Mr. and Mrs., but I forgot to do it at the studio, so I'm doing it now. So we are totally ready to go for the ceremony. We've just opened the room to guests, and they are slowly making their way in and taking their seats. So far, the seating chart tree is gorgeous. I love that. I love the hot cocoa bar. It's probably my favorite thing about the wedding. The arch looks stunning. I'm just like mega anxious because literally we're 10 minutes out from the ceremony and that flip is freaking me out.
Amy and Brian's big day is finally here.
You made it.
Made it.
They wanted a winter wedding that felt warm and cozy.
Amy and Brian,
And so far, we've pulled it off.
it's my great privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
But it's not over yet.
So the ceremony just finished, and now we need to get this room flipped. First thing that's gonna happen is we've got to get all of the chairs out of the way. You can hear that they're starting to do that. And we need to get the arch out of here, the drape out of here, and the dance floor down.
The room flip is crazy, but for the bride and the groom, it's cool cocktails as they wait for us to finish.
Tan, I know this is a crazy ask, but can you guys tear down behind the arch? Because I have to let the dance floor people come.
Yeah, as long as they're moving.
They're moving. Yeah, I'm sorry. We've got about 45 minutes to get this done, so I gotta get a move on.
It's pretty much equal distance between the pillars
Yeah,
and even on the bottom end.
yeah, and then you guys cut it, right?
Yeah, and then we'll cut it kind of zigzag.
Yeah. How long do you think this will take you?
Half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay, so you should start.
Ballpark,
Yeah, go for it.
Sarah, so we're just putting place cards down. They go inside the pine cone. Darwin.
Guys, it looks so good. And you did it way faster than I thought you would. The dance floor is completed, it looks perfect, and now we just have to reveal the room to the couple.
Oh my gosh. It
Wow.
does. Oh wow.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh my
yeah.
gosh,
Oh,
it's
wow. This is
beautiful.
not what I had envisioned.
Really?
I
In a
don't know.
good way or a bad
In a good way. Oh,
In a good way.
Oh, no, this looks,
You love
this looks
it?
awesome.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, this looks
Oh
great.
my gosh.
We took this beautiful industrial space, we transformed it. The room is just stunning. And now the party all night is just gonna be lit. My favorite thing is hands down the hot cocoa bar. I think it's adorable. People were digging it. Like almost everybody at the ceremony had hot cocoa.
Great.
This is so unique.
It's cool, eh? Yeah.
I like had a hard time picturing what it was gonna be.
when we take these off, like once people get seated, I'm gonna take these off. It looks really cool.
Beautiful.
Look at this fur.
It's
I
perfect.
like the gold.
The tablescapes look stunning. They are just so sparkly with all the candlelight, and Tanya just killed it with all the eucalyptus. It smells amazing in there. Tanya, literally, when she came in today, I was like, did you cut down a forest?
Yeah.
Like, she brought so many greens, so much eucalyptus, it was crazy. You have a huge dance floor. Brian with a Y.
Try with a Y, you got the Y.
Both of us got a Y.
We nailed that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that looks awesome.
You guys wanted a winter wedding, but you didn't want it to be like cold and sterile, and so I feel like we hit the warm and cozy.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's exactly what I wanted.
Nailed it.
Exactly. I didn't even know what I wanted. All I knew is I wanted that feel, and
look at the lights,
it's
Amy.
here.
I know.
I know.
We also love it, and so we're really glad you love it.
Thank you so much.
When you walk into that room, it's so warm, it's so inviting.
The room is amazing. It blew me
Yeah.
away.
Thank you again, Lindsay. Everything was perfect.
You killed it, Lindsay. It was awesome.
We haven't done a ton of winter weddings before, and so I loved the opportunity to design with different materials and different textures that we don't always get to work with. I love having a winter wedding in our portfolio so that people can open their minds to getting married year-round. Crazy, beautiful weddings. I have to say that last season, my favorite thing that we did was the pop-up chapel.
We married 8 couples in one day, elopement style. The ceremony had elements of surprise, was fun, and the vibe was totally original. Perfect for couples looking for an alternative way to get married.
It is my honor and delight to declare you to be husband and wife.
My brand is about finding ways to put a twist on traditional weddings, and my team nailed it with our first pop-up chapel.
Honestly, like, for me, I was on a high the whole day. And by the end of the day, I knew it was something that I wanted us to keep doing. For that reason, and because it was so beautiful and so fun and so amazing, we're doing it again. Yes.
This time around, we're marrying 7 couples in one day. For $2,000, couples get an officiant, a stunning ceremony space, their personal flowers, live musicians, a photographer, and a boozy hot chocolate station for up to 20 guests.
They're getting married on the hour every hour, which means we need to get 20 guests in, get the couple down the aisle, get them married, and then somehow figure out how to get them out of the space, clean up the space, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again.
So, who would be up for that? There's everyone from a couple who wants to renew their vows to a couple ready to tie the knot after 20 years. There are millennial couples wanting something cool, and a couple who wants to avoid the stress of a large traditional wedding. That's Jess and Tom.
We've been together almost 5 years.
4 years, yeah.
4 years, yeah.
We met and we started dating about 5 or 6 months after. And then probably like after a year, it's pretty serious. We lived in different cities, so it was a lot of driving to and from. So that was, once you kind of get a year of that under your belt, you're pretty committed to the relationship.
We went to London and Paris. I decided I wanted to propose in the top of the Eiffel Tower. And that's what I did. And when we got up there, I had a whole bunch of things I wanted to say. And I think I basically just stuttered a little bit and pulled the ring out. And she said, "Don't worry about it. Yes, yes."
After we got engaged, we started talking about where exactly we were gonna get married and the numbers, and I had Tom sit down and make a list of everybody that he wanted to invite, and his list alone was close to 200 people. So we realized pretty quickly that it would have to be a big wedding if we wanted everybody to be there, but that's not really our style. Then we heard about the event through an email, and we heard about the previous event and thought it was such a great idea.
It was really appealing because a lot of the stuff was just taken care of for us. And it just took a lot of that stress out of it.
I went back and was looking at the last pop-up chapel that Lynzie had organized, and I just loved the aesthetics of it. It was so beautiful. Everything was just really quirky and a lot of fun. So it seems more like our style than a really like traditional sit-down wedding. So that was really appealing as well.
The Tom and Jess love story, I'd say it's just an evolving adventure. And every day gets better.
Yeah.
And every day that goes by, I fall more in love with Jess. And I'm just looking forward to getting old together. Not looking forward to getting old, just.
Yeah, the together part's great.
When our brides and grooms walk in, my goal is that they feel like a warm, fuzzy feeling. Like I want them to see things that make them think of snuggling up at winter time, being really intimate, close to one another. But at the same time, I also want them to be like, that's cool. I would have never used any of those materials like that.
Our pop-up event is at a chic downtown boutique hotel.
We're gonna do it up on their rooftop lounge.
Amazing.
A portion of that is inside, a portion of it's outside. There's a lot of natural light. It is the middle of winter, so we sort of have to embrace the season.
For our winter pop-up chapel, I'm going for a laid-back boho vibe. A feeling of being relaxed and uninhibited, creative and free. I'll mix in surprising elements of winter to make the experience feel romantic and whimsical. The couples will feel spontaneous and cozy, like their wedding is in the comfort of their own living room.
Well, we met in a very kind of millennial way. We met online. When I saw his profile online, I actually recognized him from the local climbing gym. I had to make sure that I made the first move, not let him slip away.
We were supposed to meet the following week, but I didn't want to wait that long, so I met her when she was done class. And I brought matcha, tea, and rice cakes.
We kind of always knew that eventually we would get married. It was just kind of like a given. We were climbing for the weekend. Joe proposed at one of the lookouts.
So there was kind of a hole through the rock, and you can see the nice shore, crystal clear water. So I did it there. She had no choice. I said, say yes or I'm pushing you down this hole. And she said yes.
I always thought kind of when I would grow up, I would have this amazing experience planning this traditional, my big dream wedding. And when it came down to it, that's not what it was. As far as the process, is very overwhelming and very stressful, making all these decisions.
Lo can never make a decision.
I'm very indecisive. When we heard about the pop-up chapel, I was like, oh, like this could be an option.
There's no planning and just
You kind of just
kinda
show
show
up.
up.
Yeah. From what I've seen, it's not going to be anything traditional or typical, so I'm really excited for that.
So you love different. Lo.
Yeah. Something very artsy and kind of like cutting edge.
The absolute biggest thing that we're doing and making is just like a really artistic installation for the ceremony. We're using all of this fringed trim, tasseled trim, and then we're gonna make paper chains and we're gonna color block them.
Cool.
A la kindergarten decoration styles. And we're also gonna make marshmallow garland. I just feel like that's very wintry.
Yeah.
You know? It kind of looks like snow, which I think will be fun. And you can eat it. We're doing like an outdoor vintage lounge.
Cool.
To give them like a bit of a photo op. We're going to have a big 12-foot wide mural of a winter scene that will be behind like a beautiful teal vintage couch. We're doing a boozy hot chocolate station instead of like a champagne toast this time around because it's probably gonna be a little chilly up there. One of our biggest challenges with the chapel this time around is that the space is extremely small.
I know space is tight, but I'm going for cozy, not cramped.
I feel like there's totally a market for this, you know, inexpensive yet still beautiful elopement here in the city. And I want to be part of that. I want to quarter that market. I want to get ahead of our competition and I want to do something really cool and outside of the box.
Last year, I held a pop-up wedding chapel where I married 8 couples in one day. It was exactly the spin and energy I want to bring to weddings. So we're power eloping again.
The thought of doing a big wedding was just so overwhelming. I'd have to be more or less like sedated to get down the aisle with more than 300 people staring at me.
This time, 7 couples in 7 hours at a chic downtown hotel where we'll make the space feel cozy and intimate, and the vibe will be relaxed, like you're getting married in your own living room. Our challenge is that the ceremony space is super tight, and I'm worried the vibe will be cramped, not relaxed.
So we're gonna go to Decades today. I really want to pick up all of the furniture pick out all of the furniture for the pop-up chapel. Whew. This is the fireplace mantle I think that we are using.
Cool.
So the mantle is going to be incorporated in the installation for the ceremony. Basically, the couple will stand in front of the mantle and get married, and there will be candles in the mantle, there will be floral on it, and all of those paper chains, the marshmallow garlands, all that fringy textural stuff, it's going to frame the mantle. We need 2 side chairs, we need a couch, we need a coffee table, we need a rug.
Okay.
One of the things about the chapel is that people just don't know what to expect. They have no idea what we're gonna do. And I wanna make sure that we're picking things that aren't predictable. Oh my God, this is so cute.
That is really cute.
We should get this. So many pedestals, like a ridiculous amount. Okay, we're in chair and sofa land. Do we like this one? It's really comfy.
I like it.
But is it like eclectic enough or does it just look like something that would be in my grandma's house?
Grandma's house.
Grandma's house. Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't know.
I think it's
too ornate.
I think it's too ornate. I'm in a palace.
Yeah, doesn't fit.
No. That's good.
There's some more back here. Whoa, what about this, Naham?
I love that one.
These are cool.
Yeah.
Those are wicked.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can find that blue couch. Blue couch.
That's perfect.
I think this is exactly what we need. This couch is so perfect. I love it because it's like the perfect color of blue and it looks so cozy. It has some of like the wood.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is even like leaves and pine cones. Like it couldn't be more perfect. Like I don't care if the rug is like specific to the color scheme. This has so many, this one's probably good because it has like so many colors in it.
Yeah.
And lots of blue. And I just feel
very
like
boho. I love that.
super boho, yeah. The rug will just pull everything together. It'll anchor the outdoor lounge. Okay.
Yeah, perfect for the couch.
Yeah, but do we like those giant ones better, or should we get one giant one and one of those? The whole point of the outdoor lounge is specifically for a photo op. People don't have a ton of time after the ceremony ends, so really it's just like, we know that it's not gonna be great weather and downtown in the city is kind of gross in the winter, so we're trying to give them like a winterscape that's really beautiful and that's styled where they can come and do some portraits. Should we get antlers to put on the wall?
I think we should at least get antlers.
Okay, let's see if this goes. Do you like it with the couch? Let's go with those. So in terms of everything, we'll do the blue couch.
Got it.
We'll do the 2 cane chairs and not these 2 chairs.
Yeah, so canceling the 2 blue upholstered side chairs.
Awesome, thank you so
Sweet.
much.
Awesome. Cool.
Overall, with the chapel, I really do want to make sure I'm constantly bringing it back to that wintry boho feel. With boho, my personal opinion is like nothing matches, so everything matches. And so just pulling in some other pieces, making it more eclectic, I think that lent to the theme a bit more. Cool.
Yes.
Let's start crafts.
Today we are in studio crafting for the wintry boho pop-up chapel that we've got coming up tomorrow.
I want to use only like the light gray because I just feel like the dark gray, it's not really gonna fit with the color scheme.
Today we need to complete all of the paper chain garlands and all of the marshmallow garlands. For the paper garlands, the first thing we need to do is cut strips of the cardstock, and then we simply just glue them together with hot glue and link them into long chains.
Man, I love these things.
Yeah, they're sweet.
We need like 500 of these.
I know.
I've made half.
The vision for this chapel is that it's gotta be a wintry boho experience. So it's gonna be quite eclectic, but everything selected will be sort of in neutral tones with lots of texture to make it feel like winter, almost like a artistic blizzard inside.
These look fun.
They're so cool.
They're really fun. Okay, one down. So for the marshmallow garlands, I bought fishing line.
Sweet.
And just a crap load of marshmallows. They're under the table. But
Okay.
I think you should just be able to like thread them on and pull them down and then, I don't know, evenly space them out maybe?
I wanted to make garland that just looked like snow, and I thought our best bet was to use marshmallows. I always like finding materials and using stuff that's like a little bit unexpected, and I feel like people were like, oh, that's cute. Like, I've never seen it used that way before.
All right, we finally finished packing my car, and that is the mess of paper chains that will possibly get me pulled over tomorrow on the way to the chapel.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
There probably won't be that many cops on the road at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
The pop-up chapel is finally here. It is the big day. I'm nervous and excited. It's really early, and we really need to get started installing everything.
We only have 4 hours to change this downtown hotel into a winter boho-inspired wedding chapel. We're marrying 7 couples on the hour for 7 hours, and they're each expecting a one-of-a-kind experience.
The pop-up chapel is so fun, and it's definitely something I want to continue doing, so we need to elevate it a little more each time.
Today's to-do list: build the fireplace altar, hang all the garland, install the vinyl runner, and set up the chairs. Outside, we need to build our vintage lounge and install our 12-foot winter mural, and back inside, set up the boozy hot chocolate station.
The space is tighter than I remember it being. I mean, I am a little bit worried about like the logistical flow of getting people in and out of here. It's a lot tighter than I remember it being. I'm a little nervous about fitting everything in, a little nervous about the aisle. I don't know. Yeah.
But they're actually 39.5 inches.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, they told me they were 4 by 8.
No, it's not.
It's not gonna match up. So the walls for the backdrop are slimmer. Like it was supposed to be 48 inches by 96 inches, but they're only 39 inches. And our vinyls, like it's one image with 3 panels, so the image has to match up completely. So he has to shave the image in order to fit on the panel. Our measurements for the vinyls were totally off. I can't catch everything, so we're just gonna have to make it work. The vinyls for the wall were too big and our runner was too small. I just gotta make it work. We're gonna get a rug for the couples to stand on. It's still gonna be beautiful. I'm disappointed, but there's not a lot you can do. The image will not match up. End of story. Now comes the hard part.
Oh no, what is it?
All the marshmallows and the tassels.
Woo. Okay, I got it. I'm good.
So fun.
Sweet.
The mantle top was forgotten, so we have a minor issue, honest mistake. However, each piece in an event install is like a puzzle, and we needed that mantle top so that the florist can build their floral install on top.
Okay.
It will be here in about an hour.
Okay.
So we gotta start on the other pieces. So it's 10 o'clock right now, guys. It means we're 1 hour away from the first couple's ceremony. I am totally thrilled with how everything looks. I just think it is so wintry, so boho. Nothing matches, but everything matches. It's just so eclectic and dreamy. Yay! You made it in time in rush hour traffic. Let's get this in play. Okay, it's a little big, but in my personal opinion, it is what it is. Let's just tape down those sides, and I'm gonna put the candles in. It's a perfect. I am totally pleased with how everything turned out. Like, I think it's absolutely beautiful.
We worked with a tight space and created a wedding chapel that feels like a cozy living room. The vintage lounge is super fun and nails the laid-back boho vibe. A great place for couples to take pictures. And the boozy hot chocolate station is a nice place for guests to keep warm and toasty.
Now we just have to get through the day and we have to marry 7 couples.
It might be cold outside, but it's warm and intimate inside our winter boho-inspired pop-up chapel. We're about to marry 7 couples in 7 hours, and I hope they love it as much as we do.
All of us know it will grow and become stronger and richer. Indeed, this is a day of hope. It is my delight to declare you to be husband and wife. You may seal your vows. We recognize and respect the covenant of marriage you have made here this day before each one of us as witnesses. Seal your vows with each other.
I'm feeling excited, nervous. It's going to be a great day. I have not seen Jessica today. I'm really excited to see her. I'm sure she's just going to look beautiful.
On behalf of Jess and Tom, I want to welcome each of you and thank you for being here. They are delighted that you are here today to share in the joy during this wonderful moment in their lives.
I promise to love the person you become as much as I love the person you are today. I love you and I like you, and I promise to be with you for the rest of our lives.
It is my personal privilege and great joy to be the first to introduce Tom and Jess as husband and wife in their journey in life together. You can seal your vows with a kiss.
Woo, we're married. The Winter Boho Chapel was great. The marshmallow garland was amazing.
It's very homey and inviting, and it just
really warm and cozy.
Yeah.
It was great. Thank you so much, Lindsay. You did such an amazing job with your team. It was better than anything I could have imagined, which is why we don't do that for a living.
So how many couples have gotten married so far? 4? 6. 6?
5.
No,
I've done,
5.
yeah, I've done 3 so far.
5 down, 2 to go. And I mean, I feel pretty good so far. The runner is getting really scuffed, so I'm about to get down there on my hands and knees and fix that situation. Oh, we need to get people out of here.
Come
Oh my
10
God, we
minutes.
need to get people out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you get people out of here, both of you, and I'm gonna clean this.
Ooh, it's our wedding day.
My legs are shaking. I'm so excited. I'm very excited to see what Lindsay's come up with. I'm sure it'll be beautiful.
And do you both promise to continue to love, honor, and respect each other and stand by each other through whatever may come? If so, answer, we do.
We do.
May the happiness you share today be with you always. And may every word you have said here today be a truth in your life. It is my honor and delight to declare you to be husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
We just got married! It just like seems so surreal. Like the entire time I was like, oh my God, this is happening. Seems like a dream. I can't even like put into words how it looked like. What the job that Lindsay did was fantastic.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Lindsay.
thank you so much for everything you've done. It was incredible and like more than anything we could have imagined. Yeah.
One, 2, 3, cheers. The chapel just continues to be such a success. I can't wait to do another one.
It looked amazing. Yeah. Like everybody's in love with how it looks. It's so cozy and looks like a living room.
Cheers to another very successful chapel. Cheers to my amazing team. Cheers so many times. Cheers. Thank you guys so much. You did a great job. Crazy, beautiful weddings.
Steve and I met a few years before we started dating.
There were many times when I tried to attempt to date her, but she neglected for about 4 years. And then finally one day I landed a date, and then the rest is history.
Our first date was a baseball game.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time.
On which I ditched my dad.
Steve and I were taking a trip to Las Vegas. We'd been a few times before.
Yeah.
A couple days before that, he started acting pretty weird, but I really didn't think anything of it. I mean, not to the extent that we were gonna get engaged. And on the second night we were there, we were sitting down, so he told me to stand up and got down on one knee, and that was it.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for anything better.
Steve and I are both very, how do I put this, not creative people.
Yeah.
So that's where Lindsay came in.
Yeah.
Did someone say creative? That's my jam. Creating avant-garde weddings inspired by individual love stories. Whether it's a wedding that combines a couple's heritage and love of art shows, to a moody wedding complete with silly animal masks and a black bat chandelier. My goal is that no two Love by Lindsay weddings ever look or feel the same.
So Megan and Steve have described themselves as non-creatives, and they've tasked us with something really specific.
They've fallen in love with a really cool venue. It's an old brick factory downtown that sits on the edge of a pond and ravine. It's been turned into an event space, but it's raw.
They want us to come up with a design that makes it elegant and intimate and beautiful, but still incorporates what's already in that, beautiful venue.
My inspiration for Megan and Steve's wedding starts with transforming the old brick factory they fell in love with into an elegant industrial experience. I'll do that by incorporating lots of greenery and warm copper accents. We'll add personal touches that hint at their love of Vegas and baseball. Guests will feel the couple's vibe and be swept away by the romantic atmosphere.
In order to achieve what they want us to do, we're gonna focus on 3 projects. 1, we're going to make these large, beautiful chandeliers out of copper piping, and then bulbs are gonna hang from that, so it's gonna add a warm glow. I have no idea how we're gonna make it happen because it seems very like mathematical, which isn't my strong suit. And then the other thing is we obviously have to make sure that the pieces of the pipes that we sort of affix together are either soldered together or cemented together in some way so that the chandelier is like rock solid and it's not gonna fall apart on people's heads once we hang it and once we add floral and foliage to it. We are going to do a big backdrop that is inspired by a Vegas garden, and it's actually where they got engaged. And then aside from the backdrop, we're gonna have a couple games in the cocktail area so people can do some gentle gambling while they're enjoying cocktail hour. And then the third piece is incorporating their love of sports. And to do that, we are going to have adorable donuts made that look like baseballs. We're gonna put them in clear boxes, and Kat's gonna hand letter everyone's names onto those boxes. Those are gonna be the place cards. And for the guest book, we are going to have jerseys framed with their names on the back, and guests are gonna sign the jerseys.
Megan and Steve's elegant industrial wedding is going to be a night to remember for their 115 guests, as long as we get through a couple logistical challenges.
So Naham, you're leading this one.
Yes.
Can you just walk us through the day, how it's gonna work?
Yeah, they're having their ceremony on the terrace that faces the pond.
Right.
And then cocktails is in the garden, and then into the reception room. So everything's pretty spread out.
What about the fact that the ceremony area is open to the public?
So that gives us a time limit on when we can actually set up chairs.
We've only got an hour to set up the ceremony chairs because the wedding is in a public space, which leads to our next issue.
That's like the only downside, hey? Like that you could get like joggers, like jogging by.
But you can get them, yeah, all day. Like all through your ceremony, so we can be like, oh, cool.
Yeah. So this wedding does kick off our wedding season. It's one of the first of the year, and it's really great to be doing such a big, exciting wedding as the first of the year. But aside from that, I am also pregnant. So this season is gonna be a little bit tougher for me because I'm carrying an extra load in what is already a pretty strenuous physical job.
I have the copper pipes.
I still have no idea how we're gonna do this.
Where do I?
I'm gonna get a pencil so we can sketch something.
Cool. Sweet.
So we have 2 chandeliers. One for above the head table that's long and sort of slimmer, and one for the dance floor that's square.
The total length of the chandelier should be about 8 feet long.
For both?
Just for the head table one.
Okay.
So then, like, are you essentially sort of imagining something like this?
Okay, no, now I get it.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
This looks like a crazy child's drawing. But what we have to figure out is like, how long is this piece? How long is this piece?
Basically, like these 2 longer pieces
And this
can
one.
be like 3 feet, and then there's gonna be 2 feet in the middle. So that gives us a total 8 feet.
And then this piece is 3 feet
3
or
or
5
4,
feet or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't
and we
matter.
leave 1 foot on the sides and we figure out how to connect all that.
Yeah.
Oh, pass me those sticks.
Oh.
So this is what I mean. So this one is here. This next one is here.
Okay.
This next one is here.
Okay, okay, I get it now.
You know what I
Much
mean?
easier to visualize.
Yeah, I get it.
And then, can you hold that there, Jess?
And then the next one comes like that. Now I get it.
I'm banking on these copper chandeliers to add an elegant statement feature to Megan and Steve's wedding reception.
This is definitely really challenging.
It'll be frustrating.
It will be interesting if we can pull it off.
Why an old factory as a location for a wedding?
We really enjoyed kind of the industrial aspect to it.
We are going to take this dilapidated old brick factory and turn it into the most elegant, intimate space.
I have a plan that's tubular, dude.
We have a very difficult project coming up where we have to build a giant chandelier, so I made a mini model.
Even though we've worked in this space numerous times, Naham and I are planning to do a walkthrough of the venue. It's important that we look at it with fresh eyes and make sure we know how we're gonna execute this wedding logistically in the space, keeping it intimate, keeping it elegant.
I love this place.
So the ceremony's outside by the pond, and then everyone comes through into here.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is where cocktails are gonna be.
Great.
So casino games will be right here.
And where will the Vegas-y backdrop be?
So that one's gonna be inside the reception area.
Okay, so
for
we'll look
guests
at
to take
after.
photos, yeah.
It looks amazing in here.
I love this place.
But it's huge.
Yeah. Massive.
It's massive. We've worked here a couple times. I think this is the first time we've done a wedding this small and intimate. So I think the challenge really is gonna be how are we gonna keep it intimate, elegant, ambient, and not get overwhelmed by the sheer size of the space.
We're gonna drape off that side to really basically cut the space down a lot.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have that really cool floor plan.
This is so cool.
And they're right in the center, so like we're really keeping that
Like a
intimacy. in there.
sunburst.
Yeah.
The head table will maybe be like right
Here. Yeah.
Okay,
And
that's
then
great.
the copper chandelier will be above it.
Okay, so ceremony space, where's everything going?
So basically the altar arrangement is gonna be right here, kind of in line with that rock. And then we'll have the chairs for all the guests. The
Heading back that way.
Yeah.
It's quite a distance from the pond.
Unfortunately now the city has said that this has to be clear because it's public property.
So they're like standing right here? And like Joe's going by on his morning run? Okay, look,
Yeah.
here comes Joe right now. Well, whatever, it's still beautiful, so fingers crossed we get to keep those purple trees. All right, guys, we have a lot to do, so let's start on crafting for Megan and Steve. The backdrop has to get turned into this mural, which is a tribute to the place in Vegas where they got engaged. I am going to paint the tree trunks. And Nicole, what I need is for you to cut leaves out of the green paper. And then the copper paper will be used to create these like mosaicked lanterns on the backdrop. Hopefully it invokes sort of that Vegas-y feeling for them. It makes them think of where they got engaged, and hopefully people take pictures in front of it all night. The 2 chandeliers have to be built, one for the head table and the one above the dance floor. I made a model for the copper chandelier out of straws and hot glue. Oh, look at this. This is really sad.
No. Oh no.
And I made it so that the girls could follow it when they're making the actual chandelier.
That looks like this bottom half.
Doesn't this look
This
right
looks like
to you
it
guys?
goes
Wait,
like
this
this,
goes like this.
maybe.
This goes like this. No.
As long as they all connect, it's totally fine.
And then this goes like this.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay, here's our model.
Cool.
What we need to do first is cut all of the copper pieces.
Right.
So basically every 2 inches in this model is 1 foot of copper.
Okay.
This one is 4. That's 3 pieces that are
2 foot.
2 feet. Okay.
Naham and Robin are going to work on the copper chandeliers, and I wish them luck. I think the backdrop's upside down.
We'll do it.
You'll probably need 3 of you on one. Being pregnant's fun.
I think we should build this on the ground and then attach these later. This is gonna be so difficult.
It's definitely an unexpected material choice for the chandelier. The fact that it is generally a plumbing material, but it's just another way of looking at supplies and objects in a different way and creating something really beautiful out of it.
What is that?
Oh, you know what? We're looking at it from a different angle, I think.
So Nicole, I think that's probably enough leaves. So let's start putting them onto the wall.
Okay.
How's it going now?
We have to wait until the glue dries, otherwise all of the stuff like falls and skews in like all the different directions.
While I'm watching them build the chandeliers, I'm just really happy I did not assign this project to myself.
Oh no, that piece. We could just go like.
Hey man, just go like that, no?
That looks amazing. It doesn't look like my model, but I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I really want Megan and Steve's wedding to feel elegant and industrial, and I think we've taken our signature style and married it with all of the things that they love, and we're gonna create a really cool event for them. Oh my gosh, getting there. I think it's really beautiful. Honestly, the girls' work is truly unbelievable. I feel good. I feel a little bit tired from today. The projects are big, and we still have quite a bit of work to do. It's Megan and Steve's wedding day. We just had a family bike ride to start our day. Archie, say hi.
Hi.
We're turning this industrial brick factory into an elegant wedding space with a few custom touches.
So I just got here before Lynzie because I wanted to load in all the chandelier, the backdrop, everything, so that we're ready for rigging and everybody can take a look at the chandeliers before they go up.
And it's a good thing Naham and Nicole showed up early.
The copper structure that's going over the dance floor came apart during its travel here, so I'm trying to glue it back together. Once we get the greens and the flowers on here, it's gonna get a little bit heavier. I think it's gonna hold up. It's gonna hold up.
We'll set this up and then we'll put the lights on the chandeliers.
Perfect.
Cool?
Morning, ladies.
Hi, Liz.
Working on chandeliers?
Yeah.
How are they holding up?
They seem to be drying really well, and we'll test them again before they go up.
Okay, cool. Backdrop looks good. I'm gonna steal one of you and I'll work on the backdrop. I feel like it needs some zhuzhing. Our biggest goal today is making this raw industrial space feel elegant and intimate and beautiful. There are so many copper touches which are really gonna play off the old copper details in the building. So I just wanna see it all put together. We need to get the backdrop completed. We need to get the tables set. We need to get the drapes up. We need to get all of the marquee letters up. So we got a lot to do in here.
The marquee letters, one more nod to that Vegas feel.
Yeah, that's good.
Where was that?
That one's on that.
Yeah, it came apart. I can't handle this.
We're gluing again.
Yeah. Okay, so as we're putting on the lights, I guess we're twisting some of the joints. It's coming apart, and I'm trying to stay as calm as possible. We're re-gluing everything.
Our chandelier's done?
Yeah.
Finally. Is that weird?
It's like a little sleeping bag.
No, it's not weird.
Is it kind of different?
And then the donut goes here.
Yeah, is it kind of different?
Yeah.
Easy fold.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
You fold it in thirds and then tuck it.
The donuts look adorable. I think that they're a really lovely nod to the couple's love of sports. Don't you think they're cute?
It's 2 hours until the wedding and finally time to hang our showpiece chandelier over the head table. The girls have already fixed it twice, so fingers crossed it's secure and doesn't come crashing down on our bride and groom. We don't have time for this.
So it's falling apart completely. Okay. This project seems super easy. Just slide poles and joints together, and then keeping them together apparently is very difficult. Don't know how that happened. I just got glue on my hand so that one of them is wet. But no, wait, there was a missing piece.
Yeah.
It's somewhere here.
I stuck it on. It was this.
Okay.
This doesn't look right.
No, it's not correct. Oh man, I don't know what part came off. So this one would have been like this.
Is it just total destruction over there, Naham?
The look for Megan and Steve's wedding is industrial elegance. Unfortunately, our custom-built copper chandeliers are not cooperating.
How is that not working then?
Every time we go to move them, they break.
Naham's on a mission.
She's such a mission.
We've run out of time, but I have a creative solution.
Why don't we just like reinforce like every corner and have the girls who are doing floral just instruct them to cover the
Because they're putting greens in
corners.
here anyway, right?
They're putting greens all over it. One of the things I love most about Naham is that she never gives up. The chandeliers are a perfect example of that. They were really challenging today, but she made it happen. Seems sturdier. They're just adding some greens to the chandelier right now, and then it will be ready to go up.
We shook it.
Yeah. We like did like a hurricane.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
The chandeliers were a lot harder than we thought they would be. We've reinforced them. They were touch and go for a little while, but I think we've got them in good shape now. They look beautiful. I just want them to stay that way. So the dance floor is here. One lounge should be sort of set up in this area here, and then the other lounge should be the exact opposite of it. In the cocktail area, we need to make sure that our seating chart is set up, that our welcome table is set up with the Jersey guest book. We also need to set up the casino games. The ceremony is going to start in about 20 minutes. Everything is just coming together really beautifully, and I think they're going to feel like it's exactly what they wanted.
We thank you for the gift of love.
To always love you, for better or worse, even during football season.
There's still a part of me today that cannot believe that I'm the one who gets to marry you.
Steve, you may kiss your bride.
Oh, it was so much fun.
I think the public was really respectful. We managed to control them a bit. They kept their distance, and there weren't too many regular Joes hanging about. Ceremony's finished. We're gonna let Megan and Steve chill at cocktail hour for a bit, and then we'll reveal the room to them. People are loving the casino games. It's definitely a Vegas moment happening.
But the big gamble comes when we reveal the reception space to Megan and Steve.
This is your wedding.
Oh my
It
God.
looks stunning. Better than we could ever imagine.
Oh my God, it looks
Better
so
than
good.
we could ever imagine.
We took this raw industrial olfactory and turned it into the most elegant, intimate experience for Megan and Steve and their guests.
Oh my God, look at the dance floor.
Yeah.
Isn't it so
Look at the
gorgeous?
backdrop.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The chandeliers.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The copper chandeliers.
Oh my
Do you
gosh,
love?
how long did that take you? Actually, I don't want to know.
The chandeliers look incredible. They're so beautiful. I love how they add ambience to the head table and the dance floor, and they're really unique.
I love these signs.
The marquees?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how, even though they're industrial, the warmth of the lighting is like really making
It
the
looks
space nice and warm and
amazing.
intimate.
It looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So check out the tables.
Oh my gosh, the copper looks
The
amazing.
donuts.
Oh my God.
They're absolutely amazing.
They're so
They
cute.
nailed it.
It
Absolutely.
looks so
killed it.
good.
Now dinner is going to feel intimate. You guys are surrounded
Yeah.
I know.
by all
I
your
love
guests
it.
in this setup,
I love
which is
this
really
layout
cool.
so much.
Me too.
Yeah.
We transformed the space by bringing in soft greens, fluffy florals, twinkling lights, touches of copper, and all the pretty things into one space. You challenged us to make this industrial space elegant and intimate for your guests, and I feel like we nailed it. Do you
I
feel
would
like
agree
we
with
nailed
that.
it?
Absolutely nailed it.
Absolutely nailed it.
Absolutely nailed it. It looks so good.
Yes.
It's absolutely
We
perfect.
killed it.
Last thing to do then is you guys enjoy your wedding. So go do it. Go do it. Go enjoy it. Bye, guys. I think Megan and Steve are just the perfect couple for Love by Lynzie because they came to us with a really interesting challenge. They wanted us to turn this raw industrial space into a really elegant, intimate wedding with odes to their love of sports, odes to their love of Vegas. It was kind of a mishmash of things that were very Megan and Steve, and I loved that challenge.
This is so
Absolutely.
Steven and Megan.
Absolutely. I'm sure you could ask anyone out there and be like, so what do you think? And they'll be like, yep, this is Steve and Megan.
From all the
Absolutely.
details, the colors, the cocktails, absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Crazy, beautiful weddings.
With your help, I know I'm willing and need. You
Liz and I met at work in 2009.
It was definitely friendship at first meeting.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't actually really get together until many years later. Took maybe some softball, spending time together. Then it was very quick love.
We were in Greece, traveling for a friend's wedding when we were in Santorini. We had a beautiful spot overlooking the cliffs and beautiful sunset. Out of my bathing suit pocket came a ring, and I asked for Liz's hand in marriage. Fun fact, Liz actually was gonna propose to me on that trip.
I really hoped that we would be engaged by the time the trip was over, one way or the other. I wanted a beautiful wedding, but I have no clue about anything related to decor, and so knowing that there could be someone who actually had an expertise in that sounded amazing and really like a huge lifesaver.
We really wanted nature involved with our wedding.
Lynzie is the one who told us which venue to look at. The very first thing before we even got to know her and her decor style, and she actually told us about our venue. The stars were aligning to work with Lynzie. Yeah, exactly. Very impressive with just how quickly she's able to work at knowing what you want before you even know that you want it. We could not pull off our dream wedding without Lynzie and her team.
There wouldn't be a wedding.
Yeah.
I've had this challenge before. Couples who want a beautiful wedding but lack vision. So I look for inspiration in the things you love. For example, my clients who loved rock music. We added touches like neon signs and rock concert backdrops to create a celebration that felt like a rock concert. There's creative opportunity in every love story.
All right, gals, let's talk about Liz and Anthony. They were really excited about the venue, but they were a little concerned that it was a bit corporate. They want to make sure that the wedding feels soft and that it does reflect their love of nature as well. So we are going to actually build a city park to soften it, to bring in that like natural, whimsical, floral look and give everybody a really unexpected experience.
For Liz and Anthony's wedding, I'll mix together their love of nature with the city they adore. It will feel whimsical and charming, as if you're strolling through Central Park in New York. The city skyline mixed with tons of lush greens will capture the feeling of being in a romantic, secluded spot smack dab in the middle of the city.
In the cocktail space, we are literally building a city park. So we are going to have a lounge made up of park benches and vintage city street light. I'm really, really, really hopeful that the rental company has the benches I want. They better have them. Tanya has these two beautiful trees, and between the trees, we're gonna hang a grid and just like cover that with greenery to create almost like a canopy of trees, like when you would walk into a park and you know, like there's like a canopy of trees, and people will be able to take pictures there. It's gonna be a really beautiful photo op. When I originally had the idea for the seating chart, my inspiration was sort of, you know, when you go into like an old park and you see a building that's like covered in vines. So I wanted to sort of emulate that indoors. The cool thing about this is that like the panels just have like holes all over them, so we can wire these onto the panels in any configuration that we want. So if we get there and we're like, it's not really working, we can change up the configuration and then Tanya can just add in the greens however. And then in the reception space, once we flip it and open it to guests, we are going to have just long, beautiful harvest tables with stunning chairs, beautiful whimsical florals on the tables, lots of park-like details, like the place cards will be made from slate and hand-lettered. And then we will have the canopy of these twinkling lights on the acrylic planks covered with greens above everyone's heads. Plus, we'll have the view of the entire city as the sun goes down and the city lights up.
Cool. Magical.
Magical, so magical.
The ceremony is in a large open space with an awesome view. After the ceremony, guests will exit and enjoy cocktails and our park installation in the lounge area. We then have an hour and a half to flip the room into a romantic garden in the sky, where Liz, Anthony, and their 200 guests will dine and dance the night away.
What do you foresee being some of the challenges?
The install itself. There's just so much going
in.
on and so many moving parts.
I totally agree with you. We're on the 17th floor and we literally have to bring trees into the building. What else is a challenge?
The room flip.
Yeah, so it'll be like take chairs out, get those terrariums on, light the candles, then move the tables. Okay. That's tough. It's just gonna be a really friggin' long day, and I'm pregnant and tired. The theme is a new one for me, bringing a city park inside to sort of like more of a corporate modern venue. It's definitely something we've not really done before, but I'm up for it.
So we're 4 weeks out from the wedding, and I'm just heading into the studio today. Tanya's coming in. We are going to do a floral mock-up, and Liz and Anthony and Liz's mom are also coming in. We're gonna show them how the florals are gonna look, and what I really hope to accomplish today is that they think we're hitting the mark when it comes to the aesthetics of the wedding.
Hey, nice to see you.
Nice to see you guys. Come on in. First of all, this is a mock-up of the centerpiece.
It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. It's really beautiful.
Okay, so we're on the right track, essentially.
I love the flowers, the
Yeah,
colors,
yeah.
the blue.
I love
the white,
What
the
are these,
cream,
peonies?
green,
Those are
everything.
peonies.
Those are so pretty.
What, is this just a rose?
That's a garden rose that's like very blown and it's stunning.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love just like the little hints of blue.
Yeah, yeah.
One question I have is how do these greens tie into the greens that'll be on the
Same kind.
same thing? Okay,
Yeah.
so it'll match.
The acrylic planks are long, clear pieces of acrylic. They're 8 foot long, and we're gonna wrap twinkle lights around them, and then the greenery that Tanya's putting on will sit on top but cascade over the sides.
So I like the idea of a bouquet that's not like a globe that you're holding.
Definitely not.
right?
Tanya's
But
like, will
also-
not create that.
Yeah, like let's just stick that definitely into the no
Okay.
category.
The mock-up's going really great. I feel like they totally dig it. I think we're nailing it on the head aesthetic-wise.
Okay, so ceremony installation. So the asymmetrical arch.
This thing, yeah.
Great interpretation.
So we're still cool with that. Same types of greens. In the room, to separate the dining room from the cocktail area, there's these movable panels. The idea is that we're trying to create like a vine wall.
Okay.
Like you would see like in a park on an old building.
Okay.
There's the park.
Yes.
Which I'm really stoked about. The aesthetic is that this lamp has been in the park so long that it is now being enveloped by floral that is organically growing up it.
You are really stoked.
So that's it. That's all we have to cover today, which is great. Our goal really was to just incorporate the modern space and create that whimsical city park for you guys inside the space, and I hope you feel like we're on the right track.
I think there's a ton of work to do. It's obviously going to come together great. I think the park is going to be a little ambitious, so I'm interested to see how you pull it off.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really nervous about it.
Yeah, like just getting those trees up the freight elevator to the 17th floor, getting all that stuff in there. It's a huge venue.
It's a lot of install.
It's a massive install.
Liz and Anthony gave me 2 things they love in their lives: where they live and where they relax. I basically convinced them to get married in the sky with a knockout cityscape. But it is a little corporate. We've got plans to transform it into a city park. But first, Jess and I have to do a site check.
It's really important today that I'm here refreshing my memory. I want to flag any challenges that might come up, and I also want to make sure we have enough soft, whimsical details to really soften the space to create that romance and that magical feeling that the couple wants. In terms of challenges in the space, we are on the 17th floor in a downtown building, so load-in's going to be a big challenge. We do have to get all our vendors loaded in through a freight elevator, so that'll be tough. Oh man. I just love this space.
It's so big.
It's huge, I know. It's really, really big. But every time I come here, like I forget how much natural light there is and like how amazing the view of the city is.
Oh, the view's insane.
I love the view.
I mean, you don't really see anything like it.
So let's talk about the ceremony first. So we're doing the ceremony essentially like right in here with the city as the backdrop.
Yeah.
The park lounge then would be here, and like I'm the lamp.
How many benches do we have?
I'm a really strangely shaped lamp. We'll have to decide on the day of, but I almost wonder if it's like one bench here and one bench here, because this is the longer and skinnier one, so we can make it shorter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or thinner. And then 2
and then 1, 2 over here.
Yeah, and then 1, 2 on
Kind
this
of just like angle them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And then the canopy backdrop will be over here in front of this window. So 2 trees. The grid in the center, we'll cover the grid with green so it makes that canopy. We'll have to remember to pack extra twinkle lights. In terms of challenges for the space, room flip is a huge one. Huge, huge, huge. So how long do we have for the room flip?
Hour and a half from 4:30 to 6.
Okay, what will make that better?
Candles will already be on the tables because they're not floating candles.
Great,
So
thank God.
yeah, it's
Great.
really just moving the chairs
Into place.
Yeah. One thing we haven't really thought of is we're hanging those gold terrariums from the planks on the head table, but they're gonna be what, like 12 feet high? So we can't move any tables into place until we get up on a ladder.
I think we should do them 8 feet high. A, I don't want to block the view of the city. B, you're right, that's gonna be really hard in the flip to get those terrariums on there because we're gonna have to get a ladder, there's gonna be people moving around our feet, they're gonna wanna put chairs down, tables down, and we're gonna be up on a ladder hanging terrariums off these friggin' things.
Yeah.
So maybe 10 feet at the tallest.
Well, whatever looks best.
Okay, that's it. I feel really good.
So do I.
I feel nervous about the flip and the load-in situation, but we're just gonna have to get it done.
Yeah.
Today, I really want to finish all of the diamond-shaped boards for the seating chart. I want to get the lights wrapped around the acrylic planks, and Kat's coming in today too to finish all of the hand lettering on the seating chart and the table numbers. First things first, we've got about 30 of these that either need to be stained or marbled. For the marble ones, we are going to cover the entire diamond in the marble contact paper. Once it's covered, you'll take the gold foil tape and you'll do like a gold foiled edge around the whole thing. And then for the wood ones, you'll just stain the whole thing. Okay, so let's get started. The seating chart is really inspired by like an overgrown wall of vines that you'd see in a city park somewhere. So what we're trying to replicate is by using the diamond-shaped pieces of wood, either stained or marble, those are sort of representing the wall. Robin, do you mind staining outside?
Yeah, sure.
And then we'll do the marble. Oh my God, I forget how much I love cutting this stuff.
Just like slides
It's like
across.
butter.
One down. These look so cool.
Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Me too.
I really love Kat's work so much because she has this really beautiful classic hand lettering style, but there's something edgy and unique about it that I feel like really speaks to our brand. We will leave all of these to you.
Okay.
Have fun. I really think that everything that we've designed for Liz and Anthony is really going to transform the space from this sleek, modern, corporate venue to this whimsical, beautiful city park.
So.
Wow, these look amazing, dude.
Oh, thanks. So I've
They're
done
so
all
beautiful.
the guest names. I have one left to do.
They're so beautiful.
I do love the combination of wood and the marble paper.
Yeah, it's fun. The wedding is challenging. I do have a lot of faith in the design that it's gonna be beautiful. It's tomorrow, so I just have to trust my team. I know that they'll support me and we'll get through it. It's wedding day for Liz and Anthony, and this event setup will be no walk in the park. But since I'm expecting, they're down one person to help with load-in. Jess has an excellent handle on the load-in. Robin's there to help her, and I've got a pretty legit excuse. The goal today is to transform this streamlined corporate event space into a beautiful city park.
2 planks on this.
Are these all artificials?
Sure are.
I'm really excited to see Tanya today. I mean, I walk in and already I know that she's chopped down like an entire forest to make this wedding beautiful. It's
It's gonna look good. It's gonna look nice and lush in here.
Okay, well, I better go get assigned to a job.
Yeah, no problem.
Jess is in charge today, not me.
Oh, that's all right.
How are we doing today?
Honestly, we're actually good.
Really good?
Yeah, really
Okay.
good right now.
It seems like we're good. May I start the seating chart?
Yeah, definitely.
We have all the guests' names on them. We have to zip tie them to the movable panels. The arch for the ceremony is so beautiful. Like, it's exactly how I pictured it. She just nailed it. It's so lush. There are so many florals. Oh my God, it looks so beautiful.
You can tell you were once a dancer.
Yeah.
Is this okay here?
Yes. Sorry, I'm totally
no,
ignoring you and doing
totally
ballet
okay.
over there. The planks are all going up. What I love the most about those chandeliers is that the acrylic really is quite transparent. So it just looks like hanging greens. And once we turn on the twinkle lights, it's going to be so romantic. I'm thinking if we could have the long benches on either side of this guy with a little bit of space in between because she's gonna put floral up this. I am loving how the City Park Lounge is coming together, but it's missing something, and I've got a really good idea. I wanna add some turf to really anchor the space, and then some plants on the ground so it really looks like it's an overgrown garden. The flip is gonna be tough. We've got an hour and a half to make it happen. There are 200 guests, which means we need to move 200 chairs, get 22 tables in place, get place cards down, get candles lit, get twinkle lights lit, get the arch moved, get drapery down, hide the room while we're doing that, and then reveal the room once it's complete.
We're done with our first setup of the room. Liz and Anthony's ceremony is about to begin.
People are arriving, so all we have to do is get through this ceremony and then flip this room.
You look amazing.
You do too.
Hi, Elizabeth. Choose you, Anthony, to be my husband, my partner through life, and my one true love. As I have given you my hand to hold, so I give you my life to keep.
I give you this ring,
that you may wear it
that you may wear it
as a symbol of the vows
as a symbol of the vows
we have made here this day.
we have made here this day.
It is my delight to henceforth declare you husband and wife. Would you like to sing?
While the guests take a stroll through the city park, we tackle the flip.
Right now, we're flipping the room. We have to hang these geometric terrariums from the planks on the ceiling, which is taking a minute. We've got to get place cards down, chairs in place, candles lit, and then 200 people back into this room. The flip is finished. Things look awesome, and I'm ready to reveal the room to Liz and Anthony. Come on in.
Wow! Oh my God! Wow! Look
Whoa! Holy smokes! This is crazy.
at this. This is better than I could have imagined.
Wow.
Do you feel like we captured the whimsy with the hanging greens and the romance and like the city park, the garden-y feel?
100%.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's beautiful.
good.
Oh,
Right.
these look amazing!
Aren't they gorgeous?
Oh my gosh, I can't even take everything in all at once.
I know, it's so
And
much.
you know what? I saw these as we were walking down the aisle, but they look even better with the candles. And
Oh,
the
wow.
lights.
Yeah.
I know it's foggy and you can't see the tops of the buildings.
Yeah.
But it means that when the sun sets, we don't have to worry about closing the blinds and like blocking off the view
Yeah.
of your guests. So there's a silver lining.
No, for sure.
In the foggy weather.
We like it. It's kind of like eerie.
It's cozy.
Yeah.
Mystery.
It matches your color scheme.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. The seating chart is
Yeah,
so cool.
that really
I really
came
want to
together.
hear your thoughts on that, actually, because I know you were.
Well, I was very concerned it wasn't going to look nice, but the way it's all positioned is super beautiful.
I think it's just organic and
yeah.
cool.
It came out really nice. It's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Another Love by Lynzie wedding down. I feel absolutely amazing. Liz and Anthony seem genuinely excited and impressed. We transformed this sleek, modern, almost corporate event space into this beautiful, whimsical, magical, full of romance wedding. I'm really excited to watch the romance unfold tonight between Liz and Anthony. They love everything. They love this city, so watching them surrounded by their friends, their family, and their favorite city, it's gonna be amazing.
We're married. Oh, yeah. We did it. This feels so good. The decor is amazing. I was just looking around at how beautiful everything was. It really
take in.
exceeded our expectations. It
Yeah.
was so nice. The park benches, it really does feel like you're outside. You got like your little oasis in the middle of the skyscraper. Thank you so much to Lynzie and Jess.
Yeah. You pulled it off.
Yeah.
I was nervous. I had some doubts, but clearly it surpassed my expectations.
I just am so grateful that they took care of every detail and made everything look so perfect and so beautiful.
Crazy, beautiful weddings.
We were in the same Spanish class in high school, and a couple years later, we were on a ski trip together, and there was a party, and I drank a bit too much, and I went up to him and I said, "You were the hottest guy in our Spanish class," and he goes,
You were in my Spanish class?
"We've been together for 5.5 years now. We got engaged 2 years ago,
In
and
Santorini.
we got a fancy hotel for one night in Santorini with a view of the caldera, and
Got down on one knee.
proposed in front of the sunset. We chose Lynzie specifically because we wanted our wedding to look different and be very personalized to us.
We want people to say that they had a really good time and that they hope that their wedding is that awesome.
Everyone asks us, what are your wedding colors? And we just say every color because there's no two colors that it's based off of.
As a wedding planner, color is my specialty, and one of the many reasons brides and grooms come to me. I'm not afraid to break the rules, ditch traditional, and use color in new, fun ways. Unexpected patterns. Go bright and bolder than the typical wedding pastels.
So our next wedding, we've got Monica and Derek. They're a really young, super fun, adventurous couple, and they want a ton of color. They want their wedding to reflect their absolute love of adventure. And they also really, really, really love Spain. So they wanted to have that incorporated into the look of the wedding. Cool. And I'm calling it a carnival fiesta.
The key to Monica and Derek's festive Spanish fiesta is to be light but saturated in the finish, and not shy about the color combination. We'll be vibrant in our palette, bring Spanish flair wherever we can, using tiles, flowers, and a unique furniture selection. Olé? Oh yes.
The wedding is on the island.
The venue is dreamy and romantic, on one of the islands off the shore of the city, and it speaks to their sense of adventure.
It's small, it's cute, and they only have 85 guests, so it's a really good fit.
Cool.
There are some downsides, though.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be kind of a logistical nightmare. Everything has to come over by ferry. The ferry only runs on the hour, every hour, and it takes 20 minutes. Once we get to the island, there are no cars, so we're gonna need like dollies and carts for sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of hands to help us bring everything over. And there are no stores on the island. So if we don't have what we need, we don't have what we need, and that's just the bottom line.
Well, we do have the option to hire a private water taxi. That gives us control over our timing.
That sounds like a better option to me. So So in terms of the flow of the day, the venue is this really cute old marina clubhouse. And so the ceremony will actually happen out front of the clubhouse. And it has this really adorable red door with a peak above it. So we're just gonna have a really colorful swag of florals on that.
Okay.
The ceremony chairs are bright red. There's gonna be like pom-poms and ribbon wands for people to shake. So it's just gonna be really whimsical and colorful and super, super, super fun. Once that's done, all the guests will move to the cocktail area, which is actually like the lawn next to the building. And it's really big. There's picnic tables. And the idea there is just enjoying the island, enjoying the landscape.
Yeah, awesome.
After that, we'll move inside the clubhouse where the reception will take place. And this is where like our Spanish carnival fiesta influence comes in, because we'll have Spanish tiles on the tables, and we are gonna be wrapping tin cans in all of these like crazy patterns, which is going to house all the florals.
Oh, nice.
And then on top of all that, we are going to do a total paper garland ceiling installation.
Are you getting in the day before to install this?
Well, that's a good question. I want to. I don't know if we can, so I was hoping you could maybe talk to the venue to figure out if we can come in. And we need more people.
Yeah.
Like if we don't have a day.
Yeah, but there's like a limit on ladders, right? Like there's one ladder. So that no matter how much setup you have, it is only one person that can go up there.
There's only one ladder?
I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so I think we would have to start at like 6, as early as a water taxi will take us.
Ugh, let's hope we get that install day. I worry that if we don't get an install day, things could really run behind. And even if we do get an install day, things could really run behind.
Yeah.
What if we're over on the island and we need something? We don't really have the staff to give up to go back to the city. That's 2 hours just to get something we forgot.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to double, triple check that you have everything you need.
Yeah. There really aren't any second chances.
No.
I love this wedding so much for Love by Lynzie because it's super colorful. It's totally outside of the box. We're doing things that are really inspired by the couple's story, and that's exactly what we endeavor to do every single time.
Come in, Nahab. Oh, hi, Lynzie. Hey, just wondering if you're ready to do some crafts. Oh, you know it. All right, come over. Sorry, I'm out of cell service here. The wedding is still 3 weeks away, but it's important for us to get these done because we have to get them to the florist.
We have about 65 to 80 tin cans that we need to wrap in beautiful patterns for Monica and Derek.
There are 7 different patterns, and they're all supposed to be like inspired by like Spanish tiles and that kind of stuff. So we'll each just grab one pattern and start cutting it out.
The story behind the cans is that they're really inspired by the tile work in Spain and Barcelona. We really want to invoke that Spanish vibe and aesthetic through the colors and the patterns on the tin cans.
You know what we need right now? A paper cutter.
And they'll be placed down the center of the tables filled with colorful flowers, so that's just like constant punches of color. What I love most about this project is that the majority of the materials to make it are recycled. The couple's been saving tin cans all year long, and we're now using them for the project, so it doesn't cost a lot.
I think they look great.
They're done, they're colorful, but they are made of paper, so now we just have to cross our fingers and hope the florist gets them to the island in one piece. Monica and Derek love color.
All right, these are all the amazing supplies that we're using for Monica and Derek's Carnival Fiesta Spanish inspired wedding.
The only hitch is the wedding's on an island, and it's not that easy to get to.
Are you getting in the day before to install this?
Well, that's a good question. I want to.
Let's chat quickly about Monica and Derek's logistics, because
I think we really need an install day. Is that a possibility?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, amazing. So when can we do that?
Friday.
What can we accomplish on install day?
Ideally, I want to load everything in and set up that garland ceiling.
Without this install date, we couldn't pull off this wedding, 100%. What is the plan for the garland ceiling install?
There's this big pipe that goes across. If you're okay with that pipe just going through, then we can go over it.
Okay, do you have a picture of it? Oh, that's not that big.
I think it's okay to go over it.
Yes, it's fine to go over the silver pipe. Cool. But now I am genuinely concerned about the fans. This is legitimately paper garland, paper streamers. You realize that they're predicting a heat wave. So we're gonna have to have these fans at full blast, and the velocity of the fans will likely break the garlands.
It's gonna be brutal.
Most problems are surmountable, in my opinion, but this could be an insurmountable problem. We will not be able to set up with the fans on.
Yeah, I know.
And then we will turn them on and try it and pray. The garland installation is really important to the design and will bring a ton of color to the room. But you know what's more important? People not passing out because of a heat wave. So if we cannot access the fans, we may have to scrap this installation, and I would be really bummed because it's like half of the wow factor. Why can't my life just be easy? All right, guys, let's craft for Monica and Derek. We have a lot to do. Today in studio, it's me, Naham, Robin, and Daisy. We need to finish all of the signage and the runners today, as well as the seating chart / backdrop.
Okay.
The runners, we'd have 9 of these boards that we've just painted white. These are vinyl stickers that look like Spanish tiles, and they just need to be adhered to all of these runners. The table numbers and the table runners are possibly the easiest, cutest project on the face of the planet. Basically, all we've done is cut wood to size and painted it white, and then we ordered these Spanish tile vinyl stickers online. And we are using them to create our own less expensive version of Spanish tiles. The table numbers will each be their own little singular tile, and then the runners will have tiles here and there, and we'll fill in the gaps with florals. If we were going to get actual ceramic tiles of these, they'd be super expensive, so we're just trying to get the look for less. The couple met originally through Spanish class, and they were really open with the fact that they wanted a colorful wedding, so it's been a huge inspiration for us. The signage and the seating chart, basically all of the white boards against the wall over there, they just need to be splattered with paint.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Super colorful, and then once they're dry, I'll hand letter them with all of the information that needs to happen for the wedding. Those look so good!
Yay, thanks.
Welcome sign, bar menu.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. I love this one, but is it too 90s?
Okay.
With those vinyl stickers, it's all pastels, and I'm just thinking it needs like orange or it needs like red. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The seating chart is 2 large panels that go together, and in the middle, it has a quote from one of the couple's favorite movies, "Love is more powerful than any kind of magic." And then we'll have cards lined down the rest of the backdrop, which identifies where guests are seated. Once guests are seated, we'll remove those cards, and it will just serve then as a photo backdrop.
You don't have to go too much wider on the top, I think.
Okay.
Like, I think that's good. Now we're ready for the rest of it.
This is a bad idea.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's a lot of paint.
Is it too much?
Ugh. Just don't get on my car.
Okay, that's it for me, guys. Enjoy the splattering. I'm gonna go back to lettering. The signage is dry, which is really good news. So we are going to actually start applying all of these vinyls to the signs and do the lettering, which means we don't have to do it tomorrow. From a time perspective, I'm worried that things are tight. Let's start loading things into your car.
We can start bringing that stuff at the end into my car?
We need to pack our cars now because early tomorrow morning, we need to be getting on our way to the island and we don't have time to pack.
Ugh. Okay.
The good news is we have an install day for Monica and Derek's island wedding.
Naham, Nicole, and Daisy are heading to the clubhouse to start the install.
Off we go to the island.
I'll be there a little bit later because I am working at another event.
The wedding's gonna be a Spanish fiesta and it's gonna be hot. Literally. Like, we're having a heat wave here.
It's pretty hot right now. We're just gonna have to try to manage that all day. Okay, awesome. Let's do it.
The goal really is to load everything into the venue and get that paper garland ceiling up.
So it looks pretty good. The place is open.
I'm sweating so bad.
Everything looks like we're ready, kind of set to just jump right in and set everything up.
It's so hot in here.
It's so cute.
It is cute, but it's hot.
That's why we're hanging all of the ribbon and the garland. But our only problem is the fans. I'm worried that the fans are A, gonna rip through the garland, B, blow the garland constantly so that it just looks like a mess rather than like this really nice, whimsical look. I just don't want it to be like chaos inside. Maybe we try first doing the areas that don't have the fans and then see how much the wind pushes them
And then try to
apart.
get closer and closer.
Yeah, because so we're gonna connect from the silver pipe to here.
Okay.
Can you just spot me? Because I'm... Oh my gosh. Dude, this isn't tall enough.
We're just too short. You're so high.
I have to like stand on the top.
No, you can't. I don't think you're supposed to stand on it.
I'm not 5,000 feet tall, and the ladder is very short, so I can't reach the air duct.
The intention was to tape them.
We can't.
What if we like toss them over?
Yeah, we might have to.
Let's try tossing one and see how.
We'll just have to try throwing them over. Okay, so it seems like we've come up with a solution. Can you stand here in case I fall backwards?
Yes.
Thank you. It's not gonna go
I think
anywhere.
you need to hold it like as a clump.
Okay, and then just throw it?
Throw it and try to hold on to one end.
I'm super worried about figuring out a way to actually get this done.
What if
Yeah?
we attach something heavy on the end and just try to throw it over?
You ready?
What are the chances this is gonna hit me right in the face? Oh, so close.
Too high. This is not rocket science. We're gonna figure this out.
So close. Yes!
Yay!
We did it.
Yes.
Okay, I'll get you to pull. Hi. Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Better.
Better? Yes, it's going now.
Has it been a rough morning?
Yes.
Looks like you have a few up.
I think we're moving faster now. There you go.
Yes.
So far, they haven't made a ton of progress, but we're just gonna put the pedal to the metal.
I think that we should test the fan.
You guys ready?
As we'll ever be. That's not bad.
No, is it even moving?
Very little.
Luckily, the fans aren't super strong, so they're not actually affecting the paper garland the way we thought they would. Instead of doing it all across, because we just can't do that, let's do 3 large chunks, and those 3 large chunks have to go between the ceiling fans.
Cool.
I think the install is looking amazing. The colors are just so punchy in here. It's a mess right now, but it's gonna be beautiful. This is the last thing I really want to do today, and then we can clean up the room, make sure everything is easily accessible for tomorrow, and go have showers.
It's wedding day, and I'm so excited. We're back on the island for Monica and Derek's Carnival Fiesta.
The ribbon ceiling made it through the night.
So pumped.
We've still got a lot to do and not very much time.
The florist is coming at 1. We should set the tables inside for 1 because that way she can get all the indoor florals down first and she can do the arch last because that is gonna wilt in this weather.
Yes.
The heat is a huge challenge today. It is sweltering out here. I am literally dripping in sweat. Everyone is in the same position.
So it's making us move a little slower, and we do have to be conscious of taking care of ourselves, drinking water, and making sure that everyone's safe. What if we put ribbon down the table under the runners?
Yeah.
It seems to me that the runners need something to connect them all.
Love it.
I can take a box.
This is maybe the most colorful wedding we've ever done. It's not even done yet. We have red chairs. We have more color coming into here. It's gonna be amazing. In order to get ready for the ceremony, we need to get the red chairs in place.
We need like a not really wide aisle, but a nice aisle.
We need to get the floral arch on the front of the clubhouse. We still need to set everything out for cocktails.
I'm just trying to figure out where the best spot for it is.
And then we'll be good to go. We'll be ready to welcome guests. This old Marina clubhouse, as cute as it already is, looks even cuter as a carnival fiesta with lots of color, lots of Spanish touches, and lots of fun things for guests to do.
When I first laid eyes on you in my Spanish class, somehow I knew you were something special.
I love how kind you are. The way you look at me right now. There's so much love in your eyes.
It is my joy to now pronounce you husband and wife.
Ceremony's over. We need to get all of the chairs in and at the tables. We need to get everybody into cocktails, playing cocktail games, and just flip this room pretty quick. And then we can reveal it to Monica and Derek. Are you ready to see the room?
Yeah.
So ready.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
The streamers were insane to put up.
The streamers are incredible. There's so many different bright, amazing colors.
Based on the fact that it was like this old clubhouse marina, it doesn't feel like that at all.
Yeah, it's completely, well, because there wasn't really any color before other than those curtains, and now.
And the curtains worked perfectly by miracle. Check it out.
Oh, I like the ribbons.
We put them all the way down the tables.
Wow. And I loved all the tin cans that we collected too. It made it worthwhile because I was doing it for so long. This is the coolest wedding I've ever been to.
Good, yay.
That's so cool.
Do you feel like it's like that carnival fiesta thing that you were kind of going for?
Like a party.
Just like a total party.
Yeah, this is amazing.
And did you notice like all the sort of faux tiles, like with the touch of
the
Spain
Spanish
that we were trying to invoke?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
Good, I'm glad you love it.
It's the nicest reception hall I've ever seen. I've been to like probably 10 weddings of all my cousins and stuff like that, and this blows them all out of the water.
All right, this is it. This is your wedding. You wanted a bold, colorful fiesta for your family and friends. Do you feel like we did it?
Absolutely.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, good.
Exceeded our expectations big time.
Yes, good. Okay, your wedding is happening outside. Guests are out there. They're enjoying long games. They're having cocktails. I'm sure you want to join them.
Yes.
So go out there, join them. Have the best time, guys.
It looks absolutely incredible in here.
Good.
It really does.
Woohoo! Monica and Derek came to us because they wanted a true adventure for their guests, this carnival-themed wedding inspired by Spain, and we totally delivered on that by transforming this marina clubhouse into the most colorful carnival fiesta you've ever seen, and I am stoked about it.
The coolest wedding I've ever seen.
There should be way more weddings with color. We're kind of done with the neutral thing. I'm ready to see people embrace color and get more adventurous with it.
Thank you so much, Lindsay.
Crazy, beautiful weddings.
We met when we were very young at her cousin's summer celebration. We really didn't get to know each other until a few months later when we started working together.
We saw each other every day.
Been magic ever since. I woke up early one morning and I was like, you know what, it'd be nice to go for a walk with the dog. I had put on the dog a big red heart-shaped tag. Mommy, will you marry Daddy? He loves you. I got her to lean down and read the new dog tag. And I got down on one knee and said my little speech and showed her the ring.
I was totally shocked. Originally, we really wanted to get married in Italy and have a destination wedding. We'd been to a wedding there before, and we both just loved it. It was just such a great time, and everybody's together, and it's really a hometown feel. But with the logistics of getting everybody out there, it was just a little too hard. So we really chose our venue and our church because it's the exact same location as my parents got married. So it holds a special place for us. We really need Lynzie because our venue is a blank slate, and Lynzie is really able to look at a venue and create this amazing feel and transform it into like a full experience. We're really looking forward to see our guests' reaction. Like, I don't think they know what to expect.
I love to help a couple surprise their guests, and especially make everyone feel far, far away. Whether it's a Spanish fiesta or wedded bliss on the Greek islands, I love when a destination is the inspiration. Pack your bags, because I got the tickets for a wedding that is a fabulous departure from anything you've seen.
Amanda and Andrea, they are our next wedding. They really wanted to get married in Italy, but they've got a huge guest count. Going all the way to Italy is just not in the cards for them. We are going to bring a Tuscan getaway here.
Amanda and Andrea's love of travel and of Italy means I get to create their favorite place and pour it onto a blank canvas. Big brush strokes of rustic charm and garden-inspired surroundings will have guests feel like they flew to Amanda and Andrea's most cherished place.
Lots and lots of really beautiful, fragrant, fresh details to make it feel like we're dining outside in a vineyard in some town I can't pronounce. For the seating chart, we're going to be using acrylic and back painting it.
Cool.
And then on the front, we will be using gold calligraphy and individual like laser cut pieces of the favorite countries that they've been to. Place cards are going to be lemons. So one lemon at each spot will have their name hand lettered or printed, not sure yet, onto a leaf that we will like pin right into the lemon.
Super cute, very unique.
I thought a really cool, fun, funky detail would be to create a lemon pattern that we would make the entire dance floor out of.
Amazing.
So yeah, so like
Yeah,
a
I like
punch
that.
of color and just like funky and whimsical. And we're also gonna amp up cocktail hour by doing a really cool Italian soda bar. So we'll have different types of syrup, we'll have carbonated soda, obviously, and then people will be able to sort of like mix and match their own Italian soda.
That's so fun.
It is fun, isn't it?
I like that.
Amanda and Andrea's reception is in the same banquet hall where her parents got married 32 years ago, and not much has changed.
It is very plain. It's a total blank canvas. And our biggest challenge is definitely going to be converting that to feel like it's like alfresco dining in Tuscany. Jess, can you talk a little bit about the logistics and flow of the day?
Ceremony is actually happening about 15 minutes away from the reception venue. It's a traditional ceremony, so it's gonna take about an hour, and then back to the reception space for cocktails starting at 6.
Amanda and Andrea's wedding will be a bellissima event for 165 guests.
So the hall is big. We're lucky that it's a blank canvas because we can kind of do whatever we want. We're bringing in a lot of textures. We're bringing in a lot of different decor elements.
I think like the biggest thing is bringing out the like romance factor.
Everything's romantic.
Yeah.
But just getting it looking really special, al fresco, ambient, it's gonna be tough and it's gonna take a lot of elbow grease. So pretty in here. They have a lot of new stuff.
They do.
Those are so nice.
Today we are here at Event Rental Group and we are going to choose all of the tabletop pieces for Amanda and Andrea's Tuscan getaway wedding. Event Rental Group has just so much selection.
And in case you're wondering, it's a fluke that we are wearing such similar hats. We call them our lucky source hunting bonnets.
We're gonna get really distracted. Let's talk about what we need. Tuscan getaway, something European. We wanted to feel al fresco, something that makes people feel like they're outside, like they're in a vineyard. Do you want to start with linen?
Definitely.
Do you want to pull them out?
Yeah, for sure.
So we can see things better. I assume we're gonna go with brown chairs. My gut is saying, let's go gray.
Okay.
I like this, but it's too shiny.
Yeah, I don't like.
This has a nice grain, but it's still too shiny. This is way too shiny.
I mean, this
is
isn't
nice.
bad.
It also kind of reminds me of like my husband's work suits. We could try it. Do you know what I mean though? It kind of looks like...
It does.
It kind of looks like a suit. We could try it.
Okay, we'll try. And then, I mean, I love this one.
That one's super nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like salt and peppery, and it doesn't have any shine to it
No,
at
it
all.
doesn't.
So let's pull that one.
Okay, cool.
We can try those too.
For sure.
What about napkins? Should we do that next?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we can find things that aren't typically paired together but really look beautiful together. And then on wedding day, we'll see our really fun lemon place cards. We'll see tall taper candles. We'll see tons of greens and foliage. We'll see golds mixed with natural fibers. So I think it's gonna feel quite unique.
It's nice, but I just think it's too dark.
Yeah.
This just looks way more natural.
Fresh. I totally agree. It's just nice and airy, and I just love it. I know I want these chairs.
Yeah. No,
Because I
for
just
sure.
think that they look the most vineyard. So let's do, I don't know, let's do 4.
Okay. Perfect.
That looks super nice together. Let's try. I'm really happy with it. Like, I just think it's gonna be so gorgeous on wedding day.
Really like speaks to the vibe that we're going for.
The globe lights, that's definitely gonna add a lot of that sort of like outdoorsy alfresco vibe, and all the greens, it's gonna be amazing.
Amanda and Andrea caught the love and travel bugs together, and it would mean the world to them if we could nail a fabulous and romantic Tuscan-themed wedding. We're thinking fresh lemons, rustic modern charm, and having guests surrounded in lush greens to evoke a vineyard. These are just some of the gorgeous details that we will be using Amanda and Andrea's Tuscan getaway. So fresh. Can we just review the final design for the dance floor?
And the bar?
Yeah, the dance floor
Yeah.
and the bar. I love the lemon pattern that they've gone with. This
I like
looks-
that it's an oval too.
Yeah, that's different. Did they pick that or did you pick that?
Yeah, we kind of like sent them both options, and they just thought it would be cooler to have it as an oval instead of a square.
I love it. I think it adds such a pop of color. And what I love most about it actually is that like when we were doing the mock-up, I was a little bit worried that the lemons would kind of come out of nowhere. So it's nice to have multiple spots where the lemons are coming in. So that's the dance floor and this is the bar.
Yeah.
And does it just go on this carpeted portion of
Yeah.
the bar? Good. That's a good thing. I love it. That's beautiful. That's gonna look really fun. I wanna just talk about the lights and figure out what we wanna do. The lights are absolutely crucial to the event. I mean, it's one of the ways that we're gonna make it feel like alfresco dining because we are inevitably inside.
Yeah.
So how are they gonna be set up? We're gonna crisscross them throughout the space?
Yep.
I think we just need a lot to make a difference and just like to make it that, there we go, that like ambient.
Alfresco.
Yeah.
Ambient feel. Cool.
One thing about this crafting day, it's so hot. The AC is busted, and I'm pregnant, and I'm hogging the only fan. We are in studio today. On the to-do list, we have to cut all of the green leaves for the lemon place cards, back paint all of the pieces of acrylic for the signage, the seating chart, the table numbers, and we really need to try the Italian soda and make sure that we know how to make it, what we need, and what we're doing.
This is part of the seating chart for Amanda and Andrea. Their idea behind it is kind of like, where in the world are you sitting? What we did is we got them laser cut. I'm gonna get you guys to guess the countries. France, go.
This one, maybe?
I'm gonna say this one.
Really, I think this one.
Very different shapes.
Very different.
Working on these projects, we've got me, Jess, Nicole, and Robin.
Mexico.
Okay, I think this one's Mexico.
I feel like I'm really bad at this game.
Amanda and Andrea absolutely love to travel. We are doing their favorite countries as the table names.
Spain.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna say this one.
Yeah.
It was right?
Yeah.
And guests will find their names underneath the country.
We're back painting the acrylic. There's 2 smaller signs, which are gonna be for the Italian soda bar and then for cards and gifts.
Okay.
And then signage is gonna get painted on the front of it. There's a welcome sign, which is this 2x3 piece. And then there's a larger piece of acrylic, which is the seating chart. So we have 4 in total. And then once they're all back painted, Kat's gonna calligraphy the front of them in gold.
Awesome.
I think it looks really cool. It's super organic, but we'll definitely have to do one more coat just so you don't see kind of
Yeah, all the little
the
white
light behind it.
streaks.
Yeah.
It is really, really, really hot outside. I am definitely feeling the weather. I am moving a lot a bit slower than I normally would, so it is what it is. There's an ice cream truck going by, guys. Who has cash? Let's get slushies.
Oh my God.
Can you believe right when I'm feeling this hot, the ice cream truck comes by? Can I please have a lemon lime slush and a double lime popsicle? I'm like, I couldn't ask for something better. The universe is just like answering my prayers right now.
I don't think I've ever ran that fast in my life.
You're like, I'm going. These look so cute. Their wedding is definitely a little bit more on the traditional side, but we're breaking up that tradition with a lot of really fun, funky stuff. We've got lemons for place cards. It's really cute.
I like it. I like it too.
The lemon pattern will also be adhered to the bar. So even though it is quite a traditional day, we are breaking it up with typical Love by Lynzie style. Do you want to try to make one of these Italian sodas?
Why not?
Let's do it. We have to try it. We really need to try it. Because I want to drink and I'm hungry all the time. What other flavors are going to be there?
There's peach, mango, vanilla. I think we got amaretto.
The Italian soda bar is a fun activation that will happen during cocktail hour for guests. It's supposed to be refreshing, it's supposed to be fun. They can choose their own adventure by making any flavor that they want and enjoying a little slice of Italy. Cheers. So with just the syrup, the soda water, and the ice, it's actually quite nice. This is really good.
Yeah.
One of our biggest challenges for Amanda and Andrea's wedding is really transforming the banquet hall. It's definitely an old school banquet hall with not a lot of bells and whistles. I'm not super familiar with the venue because it's not one that I've worked at a lot, so I don't know what kind of hiccups or unforeseen circumstances could be presented to us on event day. That always gives me a sense of anxiety.
It's the morning of the big day, and all of our projects for Amanda and Andrea's Tuscan event are about to go in. I hope the team gets a head start without me there. That hall is about to look like not a hall at all.
We have a big task ahead of us to really take this blank slate, empty room and turn it into this beautiful Tuscan vineyard. I'm really hoping that the trees, the greenery, the foliage, the lights are enough to really create that outdoorsy feeling inside.
Catering won't be here until about 2 o'clock. Head table will be here.
Yep.
I'm here a little bit before Lynzie. Main reason being I actually have the keys to the space. First thing that has to be laid down and set first is all the vinyl. Without the dance floor vinyl, I don't think the Italian Tuscan vibe would really be brought to life. Andrea's fine, but Amanda's.
Oh, no, don't worry about the
Yeah,
not
yeah.
matching up right now. I'm just making sure that's center, dead center,
Yep.
with the door and the stage.
The large 20 by 24 foot dance floor vinyl filled with lemons completes the entire look. We just want to have like cascading greens on either side. Tanya's arrived at the venue. I'm not surprised that she has a ton of greens. I'm really excited to see her bring everything to life. She's got so much to do. It's just gonna be really, really magical. I love these chairs so much.
I know, they're so pretty.
Hi guys, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
This looks great. The lights look good. Lights look really good.
No, for sure.
Okay, so where are we at?
They're finishing laying down the vinyl dance floor.
Yep.
Once they're done that, they're gonna move on to the bar.
Okay.
And then once that's complete, vinyl's all done.
The girls arrived a little bit before me to start setting up all the heavy lifting, and I'm ready to get details into place for Amanda and Andrea.
Our team right now is doing tables, linens, chairs.
Jess is absolutely on top of logistics for me, and I am so appreciative. She's just so sharp, so good at her job. So today, my job is to really come in and make sure everything looks perfect. I know you have to leave for the ceremony at some point soon, so I would like to maybe go outside with you, and if you could just show me where everything is supposed to go, and then I can make sure it's styled perfectly.
Guests are gonna enter through this door here.
Okay.
Welcome table I have here, but obviously we can kind of like style it around if we want.
Okay.
So Italian soda bar here, and then I have the satellite bar over there to kind of break it up.
Amanda's parents were married here, so it's really cool, but I want to modernize it a bit. I want to make sure it feels new and fresh and totally about them.
It looks amazing. I love it. It's so beautiful. Like, it's a huge pop of color, and I think it looks awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna start doing napkin folds for this side of the room.
Okay.
So they're tri-fold with the shiny side out, like that, and then they literally just hang right under. We can weight them with the lemons.
I am obsessed with how the tablescapes look. At first, I was worried it was gonna feel too neutral and done before, but the lemons, the pops of blue, it's really bringing it all together into something totally unique and beautiful.
This person's name is Fuzzy.
The orange trees are a little brighter than I thought they'd be, but I think when lights are dimmed, you won't really notice that as much, and it still adds that greenery behind the head table that we really needed. Amanda and Andrea came to us because they wanted, a dreamy Italian Tuscan getaway without even having to leave the country. And I am really hoping I can pull it off for them. I know the design is strong, but we won't know until it's set up and until they see the room. It's Amanda and Andrea's wedding day, and Jess is at the ceremony while we set up the hall. Their ceremony is traditional, so therefore a bit longer, which gives us much needed time to set up the Tuscan paradise. I'm here, and I'm really worried that we're not gonna meet the expectations of Amanda and Andrea. I want them to love it so bad.
Before you go, Tan, can you just have one of your team wipe down the center of the things? Because a lot of them have water still on them.
Yeah.
The ceremony is actually happening right now, so we've got less than an hour, and we haven't even started styling outside yet, so we really need to get a move on.
We can start styling the soda bar.
Okay, cool.
It's another hot day, and I need the outside tables moved to get them out from under the Tuscan sun. The Italian soda bar will go under that big shady tree.
It's cute under the tree.
The ceremony is nearly over, and I admit we are a bit behind.
Well, that's definitely the back.
Part of what we like to do is create really fun experiences for guests. I mean, of course, it's about the couple, it's about getting married, their love story, 100%. This is something small. I mean, a lot of people probably haven't tried Italian soda before. I hadn't before this. So it's a fun new experience, and it's something that people can walk away remembering and thinking was a really nice touch. It made them feel special.
I just got a text from Jess, and she said she's on her way back, so that means the ceremony's over, so we actually don't have that much time. So my thought is, let's focus on just finishing the welcome table. So I just want this outside area to be just done.
Guests are on their way. Amanda and Andrea are gonna be here soon, and I need to reveal the room to them, so I've gotta get changed. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect day. It really feels like the sun is shining over this outdoor reception, and people are enjoying the soda bar. Now I have to show Amanda and Andrea how we transformed this plain banquet hall into an Italian retreat.
Do you love?
Oh my God, this looks amazing. Yes! This looks so good.
We took this empty canvas and turned it into a paradise.
Oh my God.
Are you crying?
No, I'm not going to, I promise.
No, you kind of are. She's kind of crying.
Oh my God, this looks incredible.
Isn't it beautiful? It's like truly one of my favorites of the season. I just think it's so fresh and pretty, and
I love the greenery everywhere. It feels like you're totally outside, which is like what we talked about.
yeah, it's like it's hard to do that in a space like this, but it does feel outdoors, al fresco, fresh.
The dance floor looks amazing. I can't wait to rip it up later.
Yeah, it looks so amazing. I didn't realize it was gonna be like so big,
so
but
big,
it looks
eh?
so perfect. This space is incredible. Like I can't even believe what it looks like.
All of your guests are outside enjoying cocktail hour. There's the Italian soda bar out there, which you need to try. You asked us to kind of transform this space into a Tuscan getaway for you and your guests, and I really hope you feel like we nailed that.
Oh my God, you killed it.
Looks amazing in here.
Yay, good. Enjoy your wedding.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for trusting us to do this for you. I loved their reaction to the room. I think they genuinely loved it.
It just feels so intimate and cozy, and with the lights and the greens, it just totally feels like you're outside. It definitely feels like we've been transported to Italy for the day.
We definitely transformed this old school plain banquet hall into a beautiful Tuscan getaway. It feels so European. It's very al fresco. We nailed it. Crazy, beautiful weddings. Welcome to the new Love by Lynzie office. We just moved in. We've been here a couple days. In pure Lynzie style, I did it in the height of wedding season, but to be fair, my options were quite limited. It was either now or when I'm 37 weeks pregnant. What I love most about the new space is that it separates our office from our workshop. Upstairs is our office. This is where we have planning meetings with clients. And downstairs is where all of the magic happens in terms of crafting. And we can keep the mess separate. It took a lot of work, but I really love the new space and I can't wait to get working in here.
Which brings us to our next couple.
Sean and I grew up about 10 minutes away from each other, but we only met when we went to our MBAs.
Our relationship definitely developed organically.
We started spending time up at each other's lake houses, and I think that's kind of a test. Like, if you can hold your own around the family, then it gives you a really good sense of who they are. Sean passed the test.
Steph is amazing in many different ways. She's my best friend, and I'm so happy to be marrying her.
Aw, that's so cute. We want the wedding to feel chill.
Originally, we wanted to do it at one of our parents' lake houses. We realized logistically it was going to be tough, so we found this venue that we really like that's close.
We definitely knew we needed a wedding planner, and we knew that we wanted Lynzie specifically because she has this very fun aesthetic, and she's planning a party that happens to be a wedding, which is pretty much our mantra.
Good news! A wedding that's more party and less pomp is my mantra too. We pull off weddings that buck tradition and embrace moody, playful decor, like bat chandeliers and animal mask photo ops, to a wedding with a squirrel-themed after party. A wedding can be anything you want it to be, and my job is to make it happen.
Steph and Sean, they came to us with the idea that they want this really relaxed sort of family picnic. They're very non-traditional. They are super chill, which is what I love about them. To them, that means letting go of like typical wedding traditions and allowing their guests to sort of experience their wedding at their own leisure. So everything about the wedding is very relaxed. And in terms of the decor, we're just gonna take a lot of inspiration from a picnic, like a family picnic.
Awesome.
Pack your basket and grab your sun hat. Sean and Steph's breezy family picnic wedding will be a mix of outdoor summer air and tented joy with friends and family. Guests will feel the vibe of a laid-back, fresh, earthy, and perfectly charming outing in the country to celebrate Steph and Sean's casual take on their next chapter together.
They wanted to get married at their lake house, but logistically it was a nightmare. So they ended up choosing this farm.
Naham is handling the logistics.
You've actually been to the venue, I have not. So can you kind of just like describe it?
You walk in and it's like all this beautiful land. They have a small pond, and that's where the ceremony's happening. And then the cocktails are in front of the beautiful house. And then everybody goes inside the tent.
How many guests are coming to this wedding?
It's 120.
Okay.
For cocktail hour, we are going to have just a massive charcuterie table that people can approach at their own leisure, grab a plate of meats and cheeses and just, you know, finger foods that you would sort of typically pack for a picnic. And then enjoy that on the lawn, roaming, maybe sitting down. We do have lawn games so that people stay like engaged and playful during cocktail hour, which is really nice. For centerpieces, we're going to source really cool, funky, different bowls and fill them with like seasonal fruit, which should bring a lot of color to the room. And Tanya is going to create this like massive 8-foot wildflower cloud.
Cool.
I don't really know what that is, but I was like,
yeah,
I
I was
said
like,
to her,
what? I can't even envision what that's gonna look like.
I just said to her, I was like, what about like a cloud of wildflowers? And she was like, yep.
Well, I mean, if anyone can pull it off, it would be her.
Exactly. The room is just gonna be just so colorful, so eclectic, and just relaxed. I hope everyone feels really comfortable. Steph really believes that no party is complete without a piñata. So we're going to make a really big, awesome piñata for them to break over the dance floor.
Should we put something fun in it?
Well, what's more fun than candy?
Alcohol?
Okay, yes. So let's put candy and alcohol. I mean, I'd pick up the booze, but there might be people who are, well, I'm pregnant, so I'd pick up the candy.
I pick up candy too.
For a minute, I forgot I was pregnant. And I was like, can't wait for the booze piñata. Shoot. Oh. I don't know this venue well, so I really do think it would be a good idea for us at some point to do a walkthrough. I want to know what our load-in's like. I want to know, like, is there a rain plan? Usually the rain plan in the country is kind of just like, yeah, you're in the tent the whole time.
I think, yeah, that's what it's gonna be like for this one too. There's not really many options.
So it's just like ceremony, cocktails, and dining happens in the tent.
Yeah.
That would be brutal.
It'd be a very, very big bummer.
Logistical nightmare too.
And also just like nothing that you plan for would happen.
Yikes.
1, 2, 3. So nice to be out of the city.
I know. So green.
I just feel like you can like smell the fresh air right away.
And like the peacefulness.
Relax, it's quiet. The weather today is stunning.
Yeah.
If it was like this on wedding day, that would be perfect. It's like not too hot.
Oh yeah.
We have to pray for this.
Yeah.
I'm in the country.
Let's drive up and down.
I feel like I missed the street or the exit or the dirt road. I don't really know where I'm going. These are all the beautiful things that we get to use for Steph and Sean's wedding. It's gonna be a very breezy family picnic. This is so, like, honestly, so beautiful. We are here at the venue for Stephanie and Sean, and I've never been here before, Naham has, so she is going to give me the lay of the land for where the reception, ceremony, and cocktails are happening. This tent is awesome.
These tables are amazing too.
Tables are gorgeous.
Yeah. For their floor plan, we kind of did it so that it's like intimate dinner space on this side.
Okay.
And then dance floor on that side.
So the big wildflower cloud that Tanya's doing over the head table will just support from this bracket, I guess?
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're gonna add to the breezy atmosphere by making extra chandeliers out of birch branches.
And I don't understand how those are gonna hang.
Can we not hang from the beams?
I don't know, until we stand up on a ladder and see if we can slip our hand through.
Okay.
I'll hold it.
It's a pretty sweet ladder.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Great.
I'll just make sure that when I go grab branches that they're not like crazy thick and there won't be too much weight.
That's gonna look really pretty. The other thing we have to think about is where we're hanging this piñata. I would love to just hang it and have it done in advance, but I know that the couple really wants to surprise their guests with it. I think that we should just hang central dance floor. If it's torrentially downpouring, what do we do in terms of ceremony in here? It's on the dance floor?
Yeah.
Or do we put the arch on the dance floor and put the chairs at the tables and just turn them all to face the dance floor? That's way better.
Yeah.
The thing about this venue is that it's meant for you to be outdoors. It's like a magical fairyland. So it would be really disappointing if we had to be just inside the tent the whole time. Oh, I really hope it doesn't rain, man. This is so nice. Chairs go here on either side, and Tanya will do that arch.
Yeah.
So this is where cocktail hour is happening then. Just basically all over here.
Guests can roam throughout the whole time. We'll set up lawn games.
This is really perfect for that whole like chill picnic vibe.
Totally.
You can sit on the grass. There are like little benches at the pond. There's like umpteen amounts of spots to feel like you're at a family picnic.
Yeah, I love that.
I really don't want to go back to the city.
I know.
I want to live here.
I agree.
Let's get crafting. Steph believes that no party is complete without a piñata. We need to build that huge piñata. We are gonna do a lemon. These piñatas all need to be sliced in half. Those will be installed on site onto the seating chart. Then we also have to build the chandeliers. The birch bark chandeliers, basically we've got 6-foot branches, and we are going to hang dried greens and fresh greens and foraged greens in bunches off of these. I think I'll work on the big piñata, and then I think you should work on the chandeliers.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Mom's like,
I was like, thank God. In order to build a piñata, there are a lot of steps. If you're thinking about a lemon slice, you basically need 3 pieces. The 2 sides.
Oh yeah, and then the big bottom.
And then the big bottom. So I think that I will just, trial and error.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Cool.
We'll see what happens. First, you need to cut out the pieces of your shape and tape them together, and that's gonna be like the skeleton of your piñata.
For these smaller ones, you want them to be cut so when you place them on the seating chart, it's like this. And then bigger ones, I'm just gonna cut in half so you can
slice them right down the center.
Yeah.
You need to cut fringed strips of tissue paper to create that sort of ruffly look that you see on piñatas, and then you tape that to the part where you want it to look ruffly. Do you want a step stool? I just want everything to feel really organic, and like we've gone into the nearby woods and picked loose greens and branches, and we've just taken nature from around us to make the picnic tablescape feel fresh and alive. Do you think this is big enough?
Yeah? Yeah, that looks awesome.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna leave this part here open. Like I'm gonna construct the whole thing, and then on site we'll just fill it with the goodies. I forgot how long piñatas take to make.
What do you guys think so far? So this will be supplemented with live greens.
We have a bunch of live stuff that will hang. And then if it still doesn't seem full enough, we can forage.
Yeah.
Also, I have bad news, gals. I actually have to head out a little bit early today.
So we're stuck with the piñata, is what you're saying.
Yes, unfortunately. I feel bad leaving them with this whole piñata situation, but they'll be all right.
Now that the sides are done, I think we can start working on that front.
We'll cover this with yellow Bristol board, and then we'll trace out kind of the triangles on white Bristol board.
Cool. Sometimes it's hard to tell Lindsay's exact vision. Lovely when she has to leave.
We're left to fend for ourselves.
Right?
This is gonna look so cute.
I feel like we've got a handle on what's happening in the studio, but it's gonna be a big install for us on the day.
Today, we are at the venue for Steph and Sean's beautiful, breezy picnic wedding.
It's a gorgeous day, but those clouds are blowing in quickly. The weather up here can be unpredictable. We've got a ton of stuff to do today, but if we can get through it all, wedding day will be a whole lot less stressful.
Oh, man. Are you over? You good? No, I have something stuck in my foot. Oh, no. I have like a piece of glass or something stuck in my foot. Right as we're loading in, there was a planner down, me. Oh, it hurts. Planner down, unload in.
Do we have safety pins?
It wasn't on purpose. I don't want to do work. Thank you.
Does it hurt if you push on it?
I don't know. It's not even in my foot. It's in my shoe. These aren't quality footwear for installations. Wow, no wonder that hurt. That's really sharp. I should probably not wear flip-flops to an install. But it's hot. Well, that's better news. Good. All right, don't film the pregnant lady getting up. I'm definitely feeling the pregnancy as the season goes on, for sure. I'm just literally gonna sit on the ground and do this. I'm just trying to get through it. I feel lucky to have the support of a strong, fit, and able team of wonderful women. Also, I just keep reminding myself that this is temporary. Today, I would really like to get all of the branch chandeliers up.
How many are we putting on per birch branch?
6.
Sweet.
Super cute.
Cute.
I feel like we should put an extra one on that end, though. I have tons of greens, so.
Oh, you do? Okay.
We have like a lot more.
Cool. It would really take 3 of us to do this.
It's a big ladder.
It's huge. It's so tall. It's a really high ladder. Are you uncomfortable?
No, I'm okay.
Plus, your shoes are gonna definitely not the shoes to wear.
Yeah.
So, looks like I'm not the only one without sensible footwear.
How are we gonna do this?
I think we're gonna need another ladder.
We need 2 ladders because I won't be able to hold it up as well as tie it, right?
Let's go look for a ladder.
Okay.
No ladder.
Wait, what about these things?
Whoa.
Do you think we could like put the
Them
tree
on either side?
Yeah, on each side
Yeah.
and lift it up to her?
Go a little bit lower, for sure.
Right here?
That's perfect.
This is the
That
best
invention is
invention.
amazing. Why can't we do weddings here every weekend?
Yeah.
The best thing about this venue is that there is endless opportunity for people to relax. So I think it's really gonna help us create that chill, relaxed atmosphere that Steph and Sean really want. Wow, I love these things. They look awesome.
Yay.
We need to hang the ice cream backdrop and we need to get the seating chart backdrop done. Can we just find some spots where there are nails and then just reinforce it with some tape or whatever? You know, that didn't work out for us, but.
You can put anything anywhere you like on there.
Thank you.
And there's
Amazing.
some screws, and there's a drill to put it in.
Oh my God, we're never allowed to like screw into any wall ever, anywhere.
You can put as many, because you know what? The value goes up the more holes you put in it.
Okay,
Looks more
cool.
antique. So
Great.
that's-
Cool.
they just-
Thank you. You're the
Thank
best.
you so much.
We're gonna put the fruit sort of haphazardly all over the board, and then we've got twine with tassels on them that we are going to clothespin the table numbers to. The bonus of this install day is sort of after install day because we're up north, we get to go stay at my cabin. We're surrounded by nature. We're just spending the day outdoors on such a beautiful, beautiful day. So it's really a nice treat. It is calling for rain.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hope that changes by tomorrow, please.
Good morning. Spent the night at my cabin.
Naham's here. There's Archie. It's raining.
Sean and Steph want a breezy family picnic, but today it looks more like a soggy one.
It's really raining.
It's really raining. Everything is soaked. I am trying not to get down about it. I'm trying to stay positive. We've got about 4 hours until we need to decide whether or not we move the ceremony inside. Our venue manager, Chris, has laid down a blue tarp on the ceremony lawn to keep the lawn dry. That's really gonna help because if it does stop raining, we will still be able to have a flawless ceremony.
Here's hoping. We may have rain clouds outside, but Tanya's gonna give us a wildflower cloud inside.
Okay, you want to do it that low, like really low down here.
I'm thinking like if you're sitting, like I'd like it to be just like just above people's heads.
Very well planned. Yeah, if we can just.
Nothing can get me down today. I'm in one of those moods again.
Nice.
Let's fill the piñata. We've got whiskey and vodka. Even though Naham is bringing the candy, it's still not a kid's piñata because it's like sugar and booze. So, oh my God, the sun. The sun is coming out, look. Guys, the sun is coming out. This might be one of my favorite weddings this season. Don't you feel that way? This is perfect. Everything in here is almost set. We've got about an hour left. We just need to clean up and then set the ceremony location. We have decided to do it outside. And then we also need to get the charcuterie station set up outside. For Steph and Sean, our goal is to create a really breezy family picnic, something that feels relaxed, totally chill, and like it's just been pulled out of nature. And I feel like we nailed it. Let's hope the guests like it too. It is time for us to get changed into our ceremony outfits and then get 2 people married.
Sean, I promise to take you as my love
To stand by your side and face the world with you.
from this day forward.
It is my honor to pronounce Sean and Stephanie husband and wife. Sean, you may kiss your bride.
I am so excited to see what they think. I think the room looks absolutely incredible, and I hope they feel the same way.
Holy.
Holy cow! What?
Love
What is that? I know, we didn't tell you about the wildflower cloud. We thought we'd surprise you. You like it? Yes, good, yes. Good.
Nice job.
Under the cloud, we've got long family tables with mismatched plates and linen to add to that picnic feeling. The blue mason jar water glasses give us another hit of color.
The piñata.
Yes, we hung it. We know you want to surprise your guests. We're gonna take it down.
Yeah, no, that's
But
fine.
we just wanted to surprise you too.
This is so amazing. This is everything that is right with the world.
Good, good. Chris, the angel of the venue, let us drill these fruit right into the board. The thing
Wow.
that's so great about this is that once people have taken their seats, we'll take the table cards off, and then people can take photos in front of it all night. So it's kind of
Super
like
cute.
dual purpose.
Yeah.
When you guys came to us, you specifically wanted a wedding that was relaxed, kind of this breezy picnic feel, something that was chill and made your family feel like they could come here and just enjoy it at a leisurely pace. Do you feel like we nailed that?
Definitely did.
Absolutely.
For sure.
This is just the most wonderful space.
Yeah. Thank you to Tom and Lynzie for doing all this. This is unbelievable.
It's just magical and fun and chill and whimsical and every other adjective that you can think of. It's all of those things.
Sean and Steph wanted that really chill atmosphere, and it's happening. People are taking things at their own pace, and it really does feel like a breezy family picnic.
Everything is just perfect.
I really like the, what's that thing called?
That's a seating chart.
The seating chart.
The seating chart.
with the fruit. Thought that was really creative. Really like that.
It is time to smash the piñata and get the party started. I kind of feel like the party already is started, but these little booze bottles aren't gonna hurt. Crazy, beautiful weddings.
We knew each other for a couple of years. We played Ultimate Frisbee together. It was only when we both had a breakup, went out for team dinner, started talking, and before you know it, and it's like, hey, you wanna get together sometime?
I said yes, and the rest is history.
Actually, technically, she asked me out. One of the icebreaker questions, so where are your parents from and all that stuff. And I think you said something like your dad's from Peru. And I kind of gave her a bit of a look. And she goes like, you know, Peru is a country in South America. And I was like, no, I know. My mom's from Peru as well.
It was quite shocking that we both had family from the same country and we both understood that Latin Spanish culture. We really want to integrate parts of our shared Peruvian heritage into the wedding day. We actually spent a long time looking for the right wedding planner. As soon as we saw Lindsay's portfolio of weddings, she immediately stood out to us as the right person for the job. We have all these ideas for different elements, but we needed a visionary like Lynzie to pull it all together. We want some elements that have to do with Peruvian fabrics and textiles. We want to see llamas.
I think we want the wow factor. We want people to walk in and just be blown away. And we want them to think, we've never been to a wedding like this before.
I absolutely think Lindsay's the one to pull that off for us.
It's always a fun challenge to figure out a way to honor a couple's heritage. We've done Tuscan Italian lemon groves, a vibrant Spanish fiesta, and a unique Greek and Venezuelan celebration with one-of-a-kind art installations. But Peru is new.
For Rosa and Alex's wedding, they both have a Peruvian heritage. Their first priorities are create an awesome experience for our guests, make sure that it's inspired by personal love story and our personal heritage.
Rosa and Alex's shared Peruvian heritage is the perfect place to draw inspiration. The culture is vibrant, joyful, and full of bold color. This wedding will be on brand with our untraditional twists using bright colors instead of the usual soft pastels. Along with brilliant floral installations, unique art installs, and even a little humor, this will be a Peruvian wedding to remember.
Alex's mom brought back these textiles from Peru.
I love them. They're so colorful.
The color scheme is very orange, purple, pink, just very warm, almost like sunset shades.
Yeah.
We've got a really cool llama backdrop, Peruvian table numbers. I think people are just gonna be surprised and delighted when they walk in the room.
I love all the balloons. What's happening with those?
We are going to have Balloon Bar come in, and they're gonna create a 25-foot balloon installation that is like attached to the balcony and then would essentially be over the heads of the people dining. What I'm a little bit concerned about is the sheer size of the balloon installation. I don't know how much time they need, and we certainly do not have an installation day for this wedding. So basically whatever they do has to be installed and completed on the day of the wedding and ready for guests' entry, because I do really want it to be that wow factor piece in the room.
Yeah.
Rosa and Alex's Peruvian wedding will be a festival for 140 guests. The space is an old, historic, renovated church with tons of charm. The ceremony will be on the balcony and the reception down below.
For the table numbers, what we are going to do is get laser cut little perus that will be ombre painted with the table number on top of them. So it's just like constant nods to that heritage. One thing that we're going to make is picture backdrop where guests can take photos in front of, and it will have 2 giant llamas on it. No backdrop is complete without a good pun, so it's gonna say a whole llama love.
So cute.
I also wanted to explore the possibility of maybe getting like a real alpaca or a real llama.
Yes. Can you even do that?
I don't know.
It's cool, but I think it might be a challenge.
Figuring out how we can do that legally and fairly to the animal might pose a bit of a challenge. I have never surprised a couple with a live animal before, and I really hope this works out. Now I regret doing the cactus theme in the baby's room. I should have done a llama theme. What have I done? So,
all your paint is in here.
Okay.
Before I go outside, we'll just look at the colors.
Rosa and Alex's wedding has so many projects. It's a massive install, so we need to get a head start on some of the crafts. We are starting today with the signage.
This is all the signage that needs to be painted.
Okay.
And then here is
Peru and numbers.
Peru.
Cool.
And then numbers are getting spray painted gold.
Gold, yeah.
I was thinking we could do like this, like that, and then you can put the number down here.
Okay, how many tables are there?
15.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what the welcome sign is saying. You find it right here.
Bienvenidos, Alex and Rosa are getting married. Hoy está lleno de amor. Okay.
And then let's eat together is pretty standard.
Our plan with the signage for the wedding is to keep everything a little bit rustic by staining it all a dark wood stain. Then we've got laser cut words that we are gonna paint in an ombre sunset. Ombre is a term that describes when one color bleeds into another color and then bleeds into another color. Once these projects are finished, we will then be able to move on to all of the other projects for the wedding, including the huge llama seating chart. The llama seating chart is just such a massive project that I'm nervous about it. It needs to be painted, the llamas need to be installed, then we have to do all the string art, and string art is not a quick thing to do. I have a lead on an alpaca, maybe even 2, that might be able to come to the wedding. But I'm still really concerned about if the venue is going to allow it. My fingers are crossed. Rosa and Alex really want a colorful and joyful wedding that draws from their shared Peruvian heritage. And anytime a client is brave enough to go all out with color, it's a big deal for Love by Lynzie, because at the end of the day, our thing is color, excitement, difference, going outside of the box.
And we have a plan to surprise them with a real live llama or alpaca, if we can pull it off.
Do a llama noise.
Can you do a llama spit?
I've asked Taz from Balloon Bar to come in and discuss our big plans for the balloon installation.
Thanks for coming in. There's this whole new world of balloon art and balloon installations, and I love it because it's bringing this playfulness to events. It's a great way to infuse color, and those are all things that they said they wanted. They wanted it to be a joyful experience for their guests. This is massive.
Yeah, so this is one of the 3-foot balloons that we use. So they go like 36 inches, and then there's like 11 inches and 16 inches. So it'll be like
an assortment
of all different sizes.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
My goal would be that people could see it if they were seated up here, but it would be applied to this side
outside,
of it. The outside of it.
So the plan is to take it from the outside around here.
Yes.
So whatever is on this side, you'll be able to see it through the balcony, and maybe what we can do is like spill over that, like you're still getting the effect from the other side.
If that's possible, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
These are massive.
Yeah. So these inflate up to 3 feet, so 36 inches, so they're pretty big. And then these are the 16-inch and the 11. So they're kind of like, these are the 3-foot ones in the pictures
So
here.
it's just gonna be like varying sizes.
Yeah, and these are not even blown up to 3
Full
feet.
size.
This is like 2 feet. Because we have such a massive space here, we'll probably blow them up pretty large.
That's gonna be huge. I'm stoked. I am way more excited about this wedding because it's just gonna be a massive shot of color. What's the biggest balloon installation you've ever done?
I think this one's gonna be the biggest one.
Really? Yay! Yes, good. It looks really nice in here.
Yeah, it's beautiful in here. I love this space.
Today we are at the venue for Rosa and Alex's wedding. I know Rosa and Alex are gonna love how we transform it into this beautiful, colorful Peruvian celebration. The balloon install will be there.
Yes.
Yeah? We would do it sort of higher on this side, go through the center, and then lower, draped down on that side.
Yeah, because there's gonna be tables there, so it'll kind of be like hanging above guest's head.
Yeah, that will be cool, as long as people can walk through.
Yeah.
What's super cool about the installation is it's massive. I think people are just gonna be blown away by how beautiful it is, the sheer size. I know I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, for sure. The only issue that's kind of come up is that we actually can't do any guest experiences on the stage.
Why?
Because they don't have a railing, and because alcohol is being served, it's a safety hazard, and if the liquor control board comes, they'll get a hefty fine.
So the only thing that can go on the stage is the DJ?
Yeah.
But that's such a waste of space.
It is, because now everything's gonna be crammed on the main floor.
We're not really able to do as much as we wanted on the stage. We obviously want to respect Rosa and Alex's wishes to keep people safe and not be fined. So all of the guest experiences on the stage have to move. Okay, so if we can't do that, where are we putting these things?
So photo booth is gonna go in that corner over there.
Okay. And where's the sweets table going?
It's gonna go right here.
In front of the stage?
Yeah.
I'd rather switch them. Like, I'd rather put photo booth over here, because if the DJ's here and the sweets table is here, most often people are gonna use the photo booth at the end of the night, like while they're dancing, so they can see it better over there.
Wherever it goes, there's probably gonna be a table in front of it because of how little space we have here.
Yeah, that's brutal. It will suck if we put all this work into making this really cool piece and then it's stuck in a corner where no one can see it. I'm really anxious to get into the studio and start working on the backdrop, start working on the table numbers.
There's a lot.
It's a lot. We have 2 main projects that need to get done. So the big one is the llama backdrop, and it's going to say a whole llama love.
Cute.
We need to make a whole llama love out of string art. We'll print out the words like in the font that we want. And then we'll tape it to the backdrop.
Okay.
And then we'll nail around all the letters, pull the paper off, and then we'll nail randomly outside so that the string art makes a whole llama love like in negative space, not in string art. And then around the llamas, we'll just do random string art bursts. This idea came from a weird part of my brain that just wants to make colorful things, but I think it's going to be beautiful within the scheme of the wedding. The llama backdrop at Rosa and Alex's wedding will serve a number of purposes. One, it will be a photo booth. Another is that it's a conversation piece. It has a sense of humor, it's cute, it's funny, and it's just supposed to give a vibe to the room. And then the second project is we just need to make a bunch of pom-poms in the same colors to go on those gold terrariums, which will go down the head table. This is not a quiet craft project at all. It's so loud in there today. I'm sure Jess has a headache at this point. It's taking so long. It just requires so many nails. We are not going to finish this today. It's 9 p.m. Friday night, the day before the wedding, and I just finished all of these string art letters. I am exhausted. I need to go home and get some sleep because tomorrow is wedding day.
It's Rosa and Alex's big day, and Jess is in early to get a jump on one of our biggest weddings yet.
So we just arrived. It's crazy busy. It's really hot in here too. First thing that we have to do is unload the vehicle. There's a lot of large decor items in there, so that's gonna take us a little bit. Other than that, it's just kind of getting all the bigger stuff set up for other vendors to come in so they can start setting up. So ceremony arch for the florist, balloons are gonna be going up now. It's kind of like a logistical nightmare, but we're working on it and it's gonna be a great day. Okay, you can lean it against this table here.
These whole tables in the back row could just shift down.
Okay.
But then I understand why they did it, because there's like only so many windows and pillars.
As long as this table gets broken down, then there's enough room for the photo booth.
Yeah. When I arrived today, I was really happy to see that tables were already set with linens, chairs were being loaded in, Taz was here starting off the balloon installation, so we've got a great head start. That's a huge arch, eh? It's bigger than I thought it would be. Today from my team, it's me, Jess, Daisy, Robin, and Nicole. A lot of us, but we have a lot to do. We have 4 hours until the room needs to be set up. If you guys can start by setting up the backdrop, I will work on vinyling the llamas once it's set up. The backdrop is never easy to set up. You need to have a freestanding 8-foot by 8-foot wall that's not gonna fall on anyone and kill them. So it requires some structure.
We can't seem to get these screws into the wooden pieces. It's not working well.
We could hammer it, but that's just gonna wreck the wood.
Because it's a screw, it has to screw in. Lindsay, is it usually this much trouble to get the screw in?
The girls are struggling, and I get it. It's hard work. Did you and Naham for sure take the right hardware for your,
Naham gave me this stuff, she checks. What's wrong?
I don't think these are the right. I think Naham took the wrong hardware. Let's turn it. So you should be able to get this on. It's gonna take a long time.
Okay.
It just takes a little bit of elbow grease.
Almost got it.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. Got it. Sweet.
When I finished it last night, I was pleased with it, but I still think it needs a few tweaks.
Aw, he's so cute.
I think that the llamas need some string art between their faces, just like the magic of the llama kiss, which I can't imagine is a very nice kiss because there's a lot of teeth. I don't know about you, but I don't want teeth in my kisses. And so I thought we would just put a little bit of string art between their mouths to symbolize magic. I think there needed to be some more llama love on the board.
Lots of llama love and lots of Peruvian fabric thanks to Alex's mother who brought it back from Peru. They gave us our color scheme for this wedding, and now we can grace all the tables with them.
So I think we were gonna put one of these above the welcome table, and then the other one was gonna go outside for like a photo booth for the llama.
I am, really nervous about getting the balloon installation finished in time. Taz has brought extra staff, so hopefully it's gonna go off without a hitch.
So this is gonna be the length. So
That's humongous. I love it.
So like the top, that part, the top will be here, and then this bottom part will hang down.
Whoa. I'm so excited.
That's good?
Yeah.
You're happy with it? Okay.
I guess I just didn't realize
how big it was gonna be.
it was gonna be, but I'm stoked. So we only have 14 tables. Did we make 16 of these?
We made 15 because it'll be, 14 plus the head table I have is 15.
Oh, so head table is 15.
Yeah.
Aside from how beautiful everything looks, we also have some other really cool experiences for guests today. We've got Fancy Puffs coming in to do cotton candy, also in the color scheme of the wedding. So it just all leads back to the colorful, joyful Peruvian celebration.
But the best surprise, we got the alpacas.
They are just going to be blown away. They have no idea this is happening. But at the same time, I'm nervous.
We are in a time crunch for one of our largest weddings yet.
Okay, guys, we have 1 hour until the ceremony. I just wanted to say that this is our 1 hour call. Thank you. Put it up, or you want it up or down? That looks good. Whatever you just did, I think looks good. So all we have to do is just floral on this.
It's all hands on deck, and so much of what we planned is starting to take shape. And I admit I'm being a little picky right now.
You guys are gonna hate me, but can we flip it?
What do you mean?
Can we do the pink on this end where the pink flowers are?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then put the orange on that end where the orange flowers are?
That's fine.
Sweet. The balloon display is finally coming into place. I really love what I'm seeing. And the other big project, the llama backdrop, it's making me giddy.
I'm really, really excited to reveal the room to Rosa and Alex. Honestly, I think I've said this every single wedding this year, but this is truly one of my favorites of the year. All right, come on in. Let's get out of your way.
God. Wow. It's stunning. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. I love it.
What do you guys think about the massive balloon installation?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. It's so colorful. It's massive.
All the rainbow colors just blending together.
So, yeah, the sunset colors. That was the theme.
That was the plan.
That was the plan.
We tried to do the same thing here. So
Yeah.
from dark to light, your napkins, your florals.
It's stunning.
And the Peru table numbers.
Oh yeah, look.
That was like one of my favorite details.
Oh my gosh, look at the string art.
Oh yeah, the string
All
art.
on the love. Oh my gosh.
Perfect. I feel like we nailed the whole like colorful Peruvian, vibrant.
Absolutely.
Yes?
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what we're after.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I hope you feel like we nailed it.
You nailed it.
I'm so relieved that they loved it. Now it's time to get these two hitched.
Today, Alex and Rosa demonstrate their commitment and love in one another. It is my honor and delight to declare you henceforth to be wed. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
The ceremony is over, and it is now time for a little surprise. I decided to go out on a limb and get you some real ones.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Go see them. Oh my God, they're so cute.
It's amazing.
Beautiful. I love them.
You can do pics. We'll bring the bridal party out. You guys can have fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Go in. The surprise went off without a hitch, and I think everyone's really happy.
Lynzie blew me away. She exceeded my expectations. She pulled everything together. Every detail came together seamlessly. She's a wedding planner extraordinaire. Thank you so much. You've made my dream wedding come true.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was very memorable. Couldn't be happier.
I love this wedding for Love by Lynzie. I think it's just so colorful, so fun, so different. The couple was open to a lot of weird and wonderful things, so it feels really true to us, and they seem like they're having a really good time. I'll pack in my bags and get the heck out of here. Crazy, beautiful weddings.
Carly and I met at a local coffee shop. I was here on some work, and we had mutual friends, and I was taken by this boisterous, beautiful, obnoxious woman, and then I went away. Every time I would come back to town, I would ask about Carly. She always was taken.
I never had any interest in Maddie until a friend of mine was like, do you know who has a crush on you? And then I added him to Facebook and I was like, wow, he's hot. And I sent him a message and I said, you look hot in your profile picture, take it down, because I knew I had to be provocative.
She flew out to see me, we hung out for a week, you know, really did fall in love.
It was love at first sight.
Yeah, it was. Even though I was smitten, we fell in love. And then I said, well, this is the only way we're gonna figure this out if we move in together.
On that first trip. You go to so many weddings and it's just like, yeah, we get it.
Snoozeville.
And I really wanted to up the ante. For the vibe, I really want Palm Springs, old Hollywood glam.
Should I do the take of the first walk-in?
What?
Should I do the take of the first
Sure.
walk-in? Here it is. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Pressure's on, Lindsay.
Hey, you want to talk pressure? I am 8 months pregnant in a heat wave. I can handle anything. And we are in the business of a no-snooze wedding. From a Spanish-inspired carnival fiesta to a rock concert-themed mosh pit marriage, I make sure your wedding will wake them up.
Carly and Matthew are really cool.
I love them.
They are planning from a distance. They live on the West Coast. They have asked for something that is totally awesome.
Okay.
And for them, we are putting together an old Hollywood hotel meets Palm Springs, California.
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
We plan to cast Carly and Matthew in a blockbuster-worthy event, and to have guests check into where movie stars once went to indulge. The Art Deco decadence of Palm Springs. Think pink palette, touches of cacti, and all of that set in a grand boutique hotel to make this vintage Hollywood wedding full of lights, camera, and interaction.
For their wedding, we are sort of acting as their local proxy.
Okay.
They can't get to the venue, so we're gonna go to the venue in their place, make sure that the plan is rock solid, and also figure out how we turn this 120-year-old hotel into this beautiful mix of old Hollywood glam meets Palm Springs, California mid-century modern cool.
The wedding has 100 guests, and Jess is handling logistics.
Ceremony will be outside on the terrace as well as cocktail hour. There's no room flip, which is great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then guests will come into the hall where dinner and dancing will happen. The hall and the terrace, they're quite small spaces. It is going to be tight.
We'll do a walkthrough, we'll bring a floor plan, and we'll figure out how we can lay everything out to make the furniture work and not too crowded.
And then there's the decor.
In terms of colors, I'm thinking like mint, ivory, blush, just soft and pretty, but natural and like arid looking.
Okay, cool.
I want to paint terracotta pots in that color scheme and then use those terracotta pots to plant actual cacti and succulents.
Okay, so that'll essentially be like the vessels or the vases that all the flowers are gonna sit in.
And since we're in a vintage hotel, we simply must check in. So here's where we can have some fun with our seating chart.
What we'll do is we'll use one of our backdrops, and on it, it will say like room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4. And those rooms will have hotel room keys beneath it with people's
cool.
names, but really it's like table 1, table 2, table 3,
exactly.
but we'll call it room. We will use these vintage doorknobs.
Okay.
You get your key, you come to your table and you unlock your seat.
So clever.
Thought about that one a little bit. We are going to also make 3 60s/70s beaded chandeliers.
I'm assuming that's what these are for.
I've never made beaded chandeliers before.
I think it's gonna be a challenging DIY.
I feel we can do it.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I feel positive about it all. I also really want to hire bellboys in vintage pink bellboy outfits to come to cocktail hour, greet guests, welcome them, and hand out vintage candy.
Are you thinking of just doing bellboys? Or are you gonna have bell ladies too?
I definitely love at least one bellboy.
I think you should have a mix.
And I feel like we should draw on like those really lame like curly mustaches on them.
Yeah.
Lame in a good way.
Always.
I think one of the biggest challenges is that we are planning a little bit blindly here because Carly and Matthew don't arrive until a few days before the wedding. So I want to make sure that they like what we do. Let's get started on these pots. These pots are going to hold all of the cacti and florals for their tablescapes. We've got about 40 of them, I believe.
Okay.
And they all need to be spray painted a solid color first. So white, a blush, a mint, and even a gold.
Okay.
Once that's done and dry, we can paint solid patterns onto them.
Oh my God, these are so cute.
We're a few weeks out from the wedding, but we need to get these done early. We're having a little mini crafting day because we need to deliver these pots to the florist so they can finish everything on time. We're just going to freehand patterns onto these in basically like any large sort of statement shape. Nothing like small and dainty. You know what I mean, Jess?
Mm-hmm. Do you want the same color? I'm doing blush on this. Do you want me to only stick to blush on this?
Yeah, just like one color on each. The pots are coming together really nicely. They look very cute.
Happy birthday to you.
Today is my birthday. I'm 1 year older. I think I'm 1 year wiser. It's coconut.
It smells so good.
It's my birthday, and everybody just surprised me with a cake.
Happy birthday, Lynzie!
Yoo-hoo! So now we're gonna eat it.
These ones aren't like fully dry yet.
Oh, I have an idea. Take a break. Eat a cake.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, good cake. Carly and Matthew are planning their wedding from across the country.
We're doing it.
What are you excited about?
I'm excited for the decor.
So am I. We're gonna figure out how we turn this 120-year-old hotel into this beautiful mix of old Hollywood glam meets Palm Springs, California mid-century modern cool. And nothing says vintage Hollywood hotel quite like bellhops. They will be wearing pink bellboy outfits that have like gold accents.
So cute.
I love this space. This 120-year-old boutique hotel is perfect for Carly and Matthew's wedding because it already embodies those old Hollywood vintage hotel vibes.
Originally, the head table was gonna start where this light fixture is.
Okay.
The only thing is, there's no beam here for them to rig.
The original plan was to put in a giant floral installation above the head table and to hang the beaded chandeliers we'll make underneath it.
And it's gotta be under here.
It has to be under that? But that's so low. That's gonna be touching people's heads. That's a hard no.
The bride and groom are also sitting in peacock chairs, which they go to about yay height.
Well, that's gonna look awesome. I didn't anticipate that the beams in the space would be so low, so we have to come up with a creative solution to how we are going to hang that floral installation above the head table. Originally, I wanted to do like tiered chandeliers, but we don't have room for that anymore. So we're just gonna have to do those ones that are like one hoop, like imagine my house.
Yeah, like the embroidery hoop, and then it just comes down and connects at the bottom here.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna be able to do. Moving on from that then, let's go outside and check out the terrace where the ceremony's happening and cocktails are happening, because I'd like to envision how that cocktail lounge is gonna work. Yeah, I need some good news. Oh my God.
Always something.
The hotel's definitely got a wet bar. I have some questions. All this furniture.
Yeah.
Does it stay or can it go?
It has to stay. They have no storage for it.
This huge barbecue.
Can't go. It has to stay out here.
This is a Jewish ceremony, and therefore a lot of floor space is handed over to the traditional huppah, which is a covered awning under which the bride and groom will stand. It symbolizes the household they will build together.
If we move the barbecue back, then what if we put the seating chart in front?
Okay.
Let's use this furniture to be the ceremony seating. Okay. Let's not bring in chairs at all.
Yeah.
I actually think it's just gonna have to be one of those things where it is possible to make it work, but it's going to be like kind of on the day of. It is a torrential downpour. The city is flooding. It's rough.
Yeah, let's hope it's not like this on wedding day.
It would be really bad if it was like this. We have a ton to do for Carly and Matthew's wedding. The first thing is these are the escort cards that are going to be on the seating chart backdrop. They each individually need a tassel and a key. And then these will all be hung off nails off the backdrop. Thing number 2 are these beaded chandeliers. The chandeliers are really supposed to be retro inspired, and we're just trying to make a really cool statement piece for above the head table. We take pieces of string and we make a sun, and we string all of those full of beads. Then we take each end and we pull it together and we tie it in a knot. Do the same thing on the other side, so that we have beads here and beads here.
Okay.
These are going to be our hotel room doorknobs.
First, these 2 pieces of wood get screwed together.
This whole thing needs to be painted a pastel color. So like a mint or a pink. Go with one of these like panel things and then choose a doorknob that you like on it. These are the numbers. These need to be sprayed gold. They have that like super Art Deco-y vibe. The doorknob table numbers are probably my favorite DIY of the season. I think that they look adorable. See what I did there? And Carly and Matthew. Okay. All right, let's do it.
How high do you want them?
The ceiling's pretty low, so we can't make it more than 18 inches. This is concerning because I can't get the string through the bead.
We have embroidery needles over here, I think. Would that work?
Yes, Robin is the queen.
There you go.
I've never done beaded chandeliers before. I am very excited to give it a shot, but I'm also really nervous. Sometimes the best way to learn is to just do.
Is this okay for the
Yes.
key?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Beauty.
It's very tedious work to make these chandeliers, and just kind of sitting for long periods of time right now definitely hurts my back. The beads are all really close together, so you can probably do half as many as you thought you needed. So like half of those can go toward the bottom and half of them can go toward the top.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yay!
There you go.
So
It's so cute!
I love it.
The first one is complete. I actually think it looks pretty good. It's slightly lopsided, so I have to play with it a bit. If I bring this guy in, when we get on site, I'll be able to kind of adjust it as I go. I do think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is that because we haven't really been able to walk through the venue with the couple, I'm not sure what their expectations are, and I really just hope that what we do pleases them.
Since they're also planning from far away, no pressure or anything. It's wedding day. Carly and Matthew have arrived in town, and now the pressure is on. Jess has beaten me to the hotel.
I just arrived to the venue. Tables, chairs, linens are already set. Flowers are going on the tables. Carly and Matthew's family's here setting up the chuppah.
Although, turns out it's a good thing I'm running behind.
Jess just texted me and told me that she forgot the grid. Luckily, I hadn't left home yet, and I have the grid in the car. Andrew helped me get it.
Bye.
Our goal today is to really transform this boutique hotel into a vintage Hollywood hotel with lots of Palm Springs glamour and accent. It's huge. It takes up over half the patio.
I know.
The chuppah is a lot bigger than we thought it would be. It does look really beautiful, but it is taking up more of the patio than we anticipated. I think there's like 6 more inches behind there that we can gain to move it back a bit more. Is it possible to move the chuppah right back against this?
Wherever you want.
Even though it's only 4 inches, we'll take whatever we can get. There really isn't anything we can do about the size of the chuppah. We just have to work with it. It's just gonna be really tight out there for the ceremony and cocktail hour. That's great. The furniture that's on the patio, we'll just have to make it work.
We can free up a little more space on the patio if we take this table inside.
You know the welcome sign?
Yeah.
Can you go get that and put that on here? It's on the bar.
Is it supposed to rain today?
Yeah, no, it's not supposed to rain.
Last time we were here, it was just absolutely torrential downpour. So I was really praying that we'd have clear skies today, and so far we do. So fingers crossed it stays this way. So we can still set up the backdrop in front of the barbecue right now, because the backdrop's gonna take a while, and I should probably be working on that. We have 4 hours until we have to be completely set up, so we just need to keep moving. The backdrop has to go here. Okay, you can lean it. It's not gonna fall. So we need to actually push the boards closer together. So if you guys want to get a glue gun plugged in for me.
Okay, so Linz, Nicole and I are gonna start working on the grid.
Okay.
We're gonna add Edison bulbs inside the chandeliers.
And then just throw a piece of duct tape around that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't move. Super cute, that sofa. The backdrop says, "You're looking so well, darling, you really are." And it's a quote from the couple's favorite movie. And the backdrop is just meant to be like a reception desk at a hotel where you would go and you would get your room key, and there's going to be a beautiful vintage couch in front of there. So it's also doubling as a photo op.
Is it just the 3 chandeliers going off of this, or are there other lights?
We're gonna do other lights too.
Oh, okay.
And just when you think everything's going well.
Oh my God, it's starting to rain. It's raining. I need help to move the backdrop. Just move it like forward underneath the awning. Thank you so much.
That's the last time I trust Jess's weather app. It never rains in California, but we're not in California.
It has just started to rain, which is really frustrating. It wasn't actually supposed to rain today at all, so now I'm getting dripped on.
Oh my God, it's pouring. Not good.
Well, if it pours now.
Well, yeah, I'd rather have it pour now.
Ugh, really annoying.
Well, we gotta keep going. Carly and Matthew want a mix of vintage Hollywood with Palm Springs Hotel.
Lift the other side up.
And our DIY decor element of that is our chandeliers.
We're gonna have to zhuzh that baby once it gets up there.
Time to install them.
It doesn't really need to be perfect because there is a ton of flowers that are going on top of it.
That's
yeah.
perfect, okay.
We're cutting it really tight. There's 30 minutes until the ceremony starts, and we're just finessing the floral chandelier now. I think the light fixture needs to move. I'm a little bit nervous.
But there is light at the end of the tunnel, or terrace.
The sun is out again, thank goodness. So far, it's looking good.
We've just got to finish up the backdrop and slide the furniture back into place.
That looks okay.
It's actually like a lot bigger now.
After that's done, the team and I have to get dressed, changed. I have to do something about this lipstick, and we have to get the ceremony going. For Carly and Matthew, I really wanted to take this boutique hotel and transform it into this old Hollywood hotel vibe that had lots of touches of Palm Springs decor.
My team and I nailed it. And speaking of transformations,
my lipstick is fixed. I powdered my face. I changed into this dress. I feel a lot better.
I promise to be your best friend.
I promise to love you in good times and bad.
I promise to cherish you by never forgetting to tell you how super hot I think you are.
I do now pronounce you to be husband and wife.
the party has started, the bellhops have arrived, and they look fabulous. The guests are enjoying themselves and getting their table keys, and I finally get to show the reception up close to Carly and Matthew, who have come from so far.
Okay, come on in.
Whoa! Wow!
Oh my God.
Look at these chairs.
Look at that. It's
Whoa.
so beautiful. I didn't want to
This
cry.
This is amazing.
Good, good, good.
You did
Okay.
so good.
Look at the door handle. Aren't they cute? I know. They're so cute.
I'm kind of in shock here. This is unbelievable.
We surprised you with a couple upgrades for the head table. We did the chargers, we did the glassware, we did the gold cutlery. We just wanted to give it that extra pizzazz for you guys.
So cool.
Like I'm speechless
Wow.
and I'm never speechless.
Wow.
Good.
Look at this. Look at these chairs. Which one's mine?
Yours is that one.
Oh, okay.
Whatever
All
one you
right.
want.
Yeah.
I spent 9 weeks on the seating plan. He's having that one. It was in my seating plan.
I'll take it.
Honestly, it was a true blast working on this one. So you guys wanted Old Hollywood Hotel.
Yes.
You wanted Palm Springs vibes.
Yes.
Do you feel like we nailed that?
Nailed it.
100%.
Boom. You did it. High fives.
We did it. We did it.
I mean, I didn't do anything.
I gotta
I'm
tell you,
thankful.
the beaded chandeliers have become maybe one of my favorite things we've ever made.
Those are super
It's
cool.
not an easy DIY, but I'm really glad that we challenged ourselves to make that for you guys because it was really cool.
That looks
It's
amazing.
stunning.
So you guys now have to have dinner and go
Yes.
dance with your guests
Yes.
and have fun at your
Yes.
We will.
And then live happily ever after.
We're gonna do that too. It's stunning, speechless. I don't know any other words for speechless and stunning.
It's
I'd say
everything.
them. It's everything.
I'm so relieved. They seem to love it. I just feel like we nailed it for them.
I had no clue what was really gonna go on, so I was legitimately blown away. Still am.
I had known things that were kind of coming because I like went over the list of things that we were okay with, but then you still never know how it's gonna look when it's, executed, and it's just amazing.
Lynzie, you killed it beyond wildest dreams. Thank you so much.
Crazy, beautiful weddings.
Brett and I met at a bar. Super simple.
Old-fashioned.
Right before the Tinder days.
There's a bit of a dispute over who approached who first. There's like 3 different versions of the story, but when I tell it, she walked up to me.
Yeah. No.
It was very slow at first, and probably after about 6 or 7 months, we were essentially living together. We were spending every day together, so I think from that point on, we haven't really spent more than a week apart.
We just clicked.
We were pretty much inseparable right away. I think we became friends really fast, and our personalities complement each other really well. Ariel tends to be a little more reserved and quiet. She's extremely straightforward and honest, and I'm a little bit more, I guess, boisterous at times. So I found that she kept me in check.
That's cute.
We sort of decided to get engaged together, so we both knew it was coming, so I sort of tried to throw Ariel off the scent a little bit. We went for a hike, and I had an initial plan to do it near this waterfall, and as we were trying to find our way there, this like massive yellow tour bus filled with people sort of pulled out in that direction, so we had to improvise a little bit. And we kind of ended up on this trail that I'm not sure we could ever find our way back to.
No, I have no idea where we got
I have no idea
engaged.
where we were, but I pulled the ring out, and then I don't really remember what I said or did after that. But when I came to, we were engaged, so it was good.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I said yes. We knew we wanted the wedding to be in the city.
We had a very specific idea of how we wanted it to go for our guests and for us, but neither of us have an idea of how to bring that to life. So we needed someone like Lynzie that could actually walk us through that.
I want there to be pink and red everywhere, florals, bright colors, sparkle, everything extra.
It's gonna be a big wedding in every way. There's a big band, big venue, lots of people, lots of food.
Big families.
Big families, yeah, big wedding parties. It's just gonna be big all the way through.
Our love story is opposites attract. Brett and I are very different people with very different interests, but somehow we make it work and we're best friends.
Big or small, we love to do them all. From a cozy and cute pop-up chapel that makes the most of a small space for a smaller gathering, to a grand affair in a palatial setting. The key for any sized wedding is to be intimate, creatively on point, and to always be fabulous.
When Ariel and Brett first came to me, they were adamant about 2 things. The wedding had to have tons of floral, and it had to feel like a big dance party. I'm calling this wedding Dreamy Floral Disco.
Love.
I know, how can you not like that?
Yeah.
In terms of projects for this wedding, there are quite a few. A couple are super big. The biggest one, band backdrop. Ideally 12 feet by 10 feet.
Whoa.
Huge, super sparkly, lots of iridescent fringe, lots of metallic fringe, pink and red.
The feeling for Ariel and Brett's wedding has to blend large scale with warmth and sparkle. Dense florals, shimmering effects in the tables, on the walls, and even in the ceiling are meant to delight guests while bringing everyone closer together.
The venue is a really cool, restored old music hall. I think it's 200 people.
Really?
The ceremony itself will be 2 floors. There's a crazy room flip. Because it's all about being like a big party in this old music hall, we are going to sort of do this whole like disco take on the wedding and make sure that that piece, like that music piece, that party piece, is a really big influence on the decor. And we're gonna kind of do my version of a broken down disco ball and add that into the tablescapes through a bunch of iridescent details and also through these cool little rock candy place cards, which have a bit of sparkle to them as well.
So cute.
We're gonna do iridescent signage, iridescent leaves into the floral arrangements. Iridescent is car vinyl. They put this vinyl on headlights to like make, you know, like souped up cars, to make them look like
souped up signage.
Souped up signage. We're souping up the wedding. Because they're really into gardening and into florals, we're going to do a really cool modern backdrop that's color blocked.
Okay.
And it's gonna be covered in gardening tools that have also been color blocked. Lots of florals and some vintage furniture around that to create a cool photo op. I think we're gonna say, "You're a garden, my love," or "You are a garden, my love."
Oh, that's cute.
And she teaches gardening to children. That's her job. I know, it's really cute. Logistically, I think that this venue will be a challenge.
2 floors for 200 people seems like a nightmare.
It'll just be like all hands on deck. Lots of physical work. This is my last wedding of the season.
How does it feel?
Good. I feel a little bit useless at this point.
Well, you're gonna go out with a bang, because this one's not easy.
It's not a small one, it's a big one.
I'm really looking forward to Ariel and Brett's wedding because I think that, like, decor-wise, it's super unique. It's really, really on trend. And the best thing about the entire decor scheme is that some of the ideas I've actually never, ever seen done before. And that's always exciting for me to do something that their guests and my couples have really never seen before. I think that it's just gonna be a really special moment for me. I think last time I didn't give myself the time or the respect to take time off when I had a baby. And this time, because my team is so amazing, I've really planned ahead to do that. So I think it will be a really exciting and special time. I am really excited to meet my baby. I'm really, really excited to take time off. I'm excited to spend time with Andrew and Archie, and I'm just excited to be finished with this pregnancy most of all. We're gearing up for our big finish to the wedding season with Ariel and Brett's dreamy floral disco wedding. Speaking of big, it's time to tackle some projects.
All right, guys, let's get crafting. We need white cardstock, pipe cleaners, and lots of scissors. In studio today, we are making the iridescent leaves for Ariel and Brett's centerpieces. Iridescent's gonna show up a lot in the decor, from the band backdrop to the seating chart to the balloon installation. So I really wanna make sure that it's kind of popping up everywhere. And in order to bring it into the centerpieces, we're making these leaves just as little sparkly, shimmery touches. We need to get these leaves done ahead of time because we have to get them to the florist. They need to use them to arrange them into the centerpieces. Last time I tried to make anything iridescent, it was a massive fail.
Yeah, there's no way. It looks like absolute crap. That's what happens when you're planning a last-minute shoot. Woo!
And it just didn't work. This is like a new material to me. It's iridescent vinyl. You would use it on like car headlights and stuff.
Okay.
What I want to do is basically cut out leaves from the cardstock, and I'm thinking like a multitude of shapes. We'll fold them in half to give them some dimension. Once they're cut out, we'll apply the vinyl to them. Or what do you think? Should we apply the vinyl first and then cut them? My only thought is if we apply the vinyl first, they won't fold as easily.
Yeah.
They get the
No, I would
dimension.
cut all the leaves out first and then apply the vinyl.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then we have to hot glue the tips of them to a pipe cleaner so that it's easy to just insert right into the florals.
I'm hoping that the tablescapes kind of resemble a broken down disco ball kind of vibe with like the shimmery iridescent leaves in the floral centerpieces and shimmery candlelight and shimmering brass candlesticks. I hope all of that together really brings that disco vibe.
Some of these colors work and some of them hardcore don't.
Definitely not this one.
We have to spray paint these white, we can do that.
Okay. Yeah.
It definitely picks up the light.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess I'll do it on the inside.
These look great. I'm just like concerned about
These don't look as good.
I think she's gonna think they're really tacky.
I agree. I'm with you on that.
Why don't we spray paint one and see how it looks? And then we can go from there.
Okay. What do you think?
I don't know. It's still a little wet, but. It like reminds me of like Christmas. I think not.
Yeah, I don't like
We
it.
can even use chopsticks too.
We are not loving the pipe cleaners. They're tacky. We need to find another option. We'll finish all the leaves today, get that bit done, and then I think we're gonna have to head out and buy some proper thick floral wire so that it's just camouflage and they can pop right in on the day of the wedding. We're really pulling out the stops for the last big wedding of the season. It's so much work, but it's going to be beautiful. But first, I want to treat the girls to a pedicure. We all need a little bit of R&R. It is the end of the season, and we just need a bit of a pick-me-up. And I'm thinking the colors we'll use to paint our nails will be the color scheme from our last wedding of the season.
You're gonna do big toe silver.
And then the rest of my toes red.
Okay, then I'll do second toe pink, and then the rest of my toes red. What are you doing? I'm just doing iridescent. Iridescent? Yeah. I think it's cool. It's going to be super interesting without her. But we're gonna kill it, yeah.
We got it.
We're on our feet all day long at events. Our feet really take the brunt of the meanness that we do to our bodies working in this industry. So just, you know, treat our feet, treat ourselves, treat our spirits, lift our spirits.
Ariel and Brett will be our final wedding this season, and there's no better way to finish than with a bunch of sparkle on a big scale. And that means a big raft of crafts.
We need to get crafting for Ariel and Brett. In the studio with me today, I have Jess, Carly, Daisy, me, Naham, and there's a million projects that need to get done. All right, guys, let's chat through the crafts for Ariel and Brett. We have the band backdrop. The photo booth backdrop needs to be painted. Kat's downstairs working on all of the signage for the seating chart, the table numbers, and like the menu and the navigation sign. The other thing that needs to be completed are the rock candy place cards. So Daisy, do you want to work on this?
Yeah, of course.
They need to just basically have like the place cards tied to the rock candy sticks.
Okay.
With white string. And we'll alternate like seat 1 pink, seat 2 red, seat 3 pink, seat 4 red. Once Daisy's done place cards, we'll bring the band backdrop up here and start working on it up here. Everything is everywhere today. All right, let's do it. Everyone is in every corner of the office today. It's like a massive construction zone, crafting zone. Typically, we wouldn't be doing a crafting project up in the office space, but this is such a massive backdrop. It's 12 feet by 10 feet, so we really need to work on it standing up, and this is the only space we have to do that. That's supposed to be our clean space, our space to think, and this is definitely gonna be a one-off.
Oh, that one's so pretty.
Yeah, I know. I like this color a lot. The band backdrop is going to be behind the band on the stage, and we're supposed to just create something that's really shiny, very reminiscent of like a disco party, a disco ball. We're using a mix of foam core and mylar fringe curtains that we're gonna cut at different lengths and different sort of angles. The challenge of this craft is that obviously it's on a huge scale. It's a 2-person job. It needs to be done standing up. You don't really know how to do it until you're doing it, and I'm also very pregnant, and so my belly's just getting in the way. Overlap this one a little bit onto the red, and then if some hangs off the side, onto the next one, that's fine. I really want this to just be a focal piece for the dance party. The dance party is a huge thing for Ariel and Brett. They want to make sure that it's really fun, over the top, super energetic, super exciting, and this sort of sets the stage for that. The idea behind the photo booth is that Ariel's a really avid gardener. That's something that they both love and share. So it will have garden tools on it. It will say, "You are a garden, my love," and that's a quote that the couple really likes. And so it's just gonna be a really cool, funky piece that people can enjoy during cocktail hour. There's so much stuff that has to come in for this wedding. It's a huge install, a lot of physical labor to bring all of the decor to the venue. So that's why my dad and Andrew are coming along on wedding day. They're gonna help with load-in, they're gonna help with install, and just make that a little bit easier for us.
Guys, Jess is stressed.
I'm so nervous. Like, honestly, this band backdrop is killing me here. We don't have an install day. It's a huge installation that we don't even know how we're gonna achieve yet. So it's a really large level of stress on me right now. And I'm hoping that if I be one with the Mylar, everything will work out in our favor.
She's losing it.
And we're off to bring this season home. Ariel and Brett's big day is upon us, and that means an army of helpers to bring the dreamy floral disco to life.
I've arrived. There are just so many people in the room. There's a lot to set up. It is a massive install, so it's really busy, but everyone seems to be doing what they need to be doing. I have some help today, which is really nice. My dad and Andrew are here.
We're here and we're ready for work.
Back to work.
Are these the only poles that came in?
They are, yeah. This is all of them.
Because I thought that I ordered some telescopic uprights 10 feet tall.
It's on the order, so they might have just missed it.
Forgot them?
Yeah. I mean, I can call and get them here, but it's gonna take another probably 2-hour window.
No, we don't have time. I'll just use these and then hope we have enough for the ones that go around the room. Like, I hope we're not short.
Yeah, well, I think he's accounted for around the entire room, but obviously I'm gonna have to not put anything there.
We're just gonna drape right to that door frame, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so.
because they're walking in.
Yeah, so I'll just use these and we'll just make it work.
Okay.
Okay?
That sucks, but.
It is what it is. The upright telescopic pipes did not come with the order today, which sucks, but luckily we have enough for us to just make what we have work. We do have to adjust our plan for installing the band backdrop a little bit, but my dad is a genius when it comes to just making things work on the fly, so he's gonna rig it up, I just know it.
Didn't ask. We were voluntold.
We were voluntold, yes. We're better off just to do what we're told.
The iridescent is lower, the colorful one, the rainbowy one.
Yeah, it's lower.
Lift above that one.
Yeah, I'm above
Okay?
it.
So pull that stuff aside so Dad can stick above there.
Right there,
So a
okay.
little bit over, Dad, a little bit to the left. Yeah, there.
I watched him to see if he was gonna figure out that it was the wrong size.
I tried to put a round tablecloth on a rectangle table, and Jess found me out. I thought no one would notice, but she did.
You suck, man.
I know.
The nice thing about working with Lynzie is that you do get to see the great creative ideas that she has and the great team that she has. It's wonderful.
I love seeing Lynzie in full creative flight. It's amazing. It makes me love her even more. It's just inspiring.
The iridescent pieces are going in everywhere, the signage, the table numbers, the balloons, the backdrop, and it's really just making sure that that sort of broken down disco ball is across the entire venue. Ceremony happens in this room. Once that's done, we get all the chairs out of the way, get the tables into place, and just flip it for dinner, take down these curtains. I am definitely really excited for Ariel and Brett to see the room. I'm a little bit nervous about the flip though because it's so massive, so I just want to make sure that we have the time to really get it done.
By the power invested in me as a cantor, do now pronounce you to be husband and wife.
With Ariel and Brett's ceremony over, guests moved to the cocktail area to enjoy a drink and our garden-inspired photo backdrop. That clears the main floor for the big flip. My dad, Jess, anyone available, we've got 30 tables to move in from the curtained-off wing.
This looks amazing!
Do you love it?
Oh my God, it's
Look at the stuff behind the
beautiful.
band.
So beautiful. And I was super worried about it being squishy, but it's not at all. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, this is gonna be
I feel
awesome.
like we had a really similar aesthetic from the very beginning. So I was kind of like, I feel like she's gonna love it. Do you feel like it was a smart thing to do the iridescent stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it would have been dark without it.
It's just been like, it just adds that little pop of...
No, it's perfect.
What about the band backdrop?
Yeah, that's
Love
gonna
it.
rock.
So cool.
Did you guys have a chance to look at the photo booth backdrop?
Yeah,
You did?
We
No, it's
want to take
beautiful.
a picture. It's amazing.
Good, good, good. And the seating chart?
Absolutely perfect. Exactly what I envisioned.
Yay, good. Yes. You know that you're my last wedding of the season, obviously.
Yeah. We're ready to go.
This situation. So I'm really happy to go out on a bang.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for giving me the
Thank
opportunity
you.
to do something so cool for you both.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
Beautiful. It's amazing. It's exactly what I wanted. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
I didn't know what it was gonna look like when it all came together, but this is incredible.
I love the red and the pink together. It's so cool.
I love the way the stage looks, actually.
Yeah,
I
the
think that's gonna be so
backdrop.
cool once the band starts playing, yeah.
There's no way without Lynzie and Jess we could have pulled this off.
I just can't wait to have the big party start. I want it to be loud, and I kind of want it to go all night.
I think that the dreamy floral disco vibe has totally come to life in this super big, super over-the-top wedding. We have a ton of flowers. We've got that big band backdrop. We had a big flip to create this beautiful sort of broken down disco ball mixed with flowers room, and it just looks exactly the way I wanted it to. Now I get to have a little bit of time off and go have this baby.